Hello everyone and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. Last time we got out of a kind of a crappy situation after making our way to the castle town. This time I want to start by seeing, is there anything I need here? Yeah, now we'll be fine. It's been also been a while since I streamed because I was having some computer problems, which I got them all fixed. It was a fan was pretty much broken. It was making a lot of noise. So it's been a while since I was able to play, so I might have forgotten a few things.
Indeed.
No, turn off Oscar. I accidentally hit the button because I set my controls. Anyway, area is massive, though I could expect no less considering the occupants. What's at the bottom? An underground lake?
Look.
Hey, look, there's a hut on the shore of the lake.
What the?
He really has been living here. No wonder no one's been able to catch him yet.
However,
Something is amiss, though. If that truly is his hideout, how might he keep his victims here once kidnapped? Rope? I guess? This place must be home to countless monsters. A child would not survive even half a day. Or that part. Now that you mention it, you've got a point. This doesn't seem like the kind of place where you could hide a lot of people.
well,
Then I'll drag the truth out of him. For now, let's check the place out.
I'm heading out.
Oh, that's the thing we fought outside. It's frozen now. I really hope that that's... If that was the same one, then it's dead.
there they are.
Let's push through. How's that?
Let us settle
Over
this.
the edge.
Well, if you're in a dungeon when the weather is bad, enemies become stronger. Stronger enemies get more experience, but you will not receive a turn eye cost bonus when striking their way. Oh.
I shall vanquish evil. Not give me your aid.
Show them
The end's in sight.
The freedom of a wanderer.
You recovered from stun,
Nice going, Captain.
but you didn't.
Only one left. Finish them
Crit! Even though it doesn't give me the weakness, it still one-shot him.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
We made short work of them.
And give me the, oh, Heroes Instance. That's actually pretty good.
I see the enemy.
Dodge!
Forward.
Tis our opening.
Fast, and we'll win this.
I can deal with two.
Are you prepared? One left.
You raised
I will fight with pride.
I can take it.
Only
Did I unequip the fire sword because we were in there? I think we did. You're weak to this, not crit.
smooth finish.
In that case, I probably could have taken him out last turn.
That'll do. That.
What now?
Yeah, I did unequip it though. Oh, this also does strength +3. That makes it so much better. I equipped this thing because enemies were resistant to fire or something, if I remember correctly last time. Ah, yes, we found some treasure. What is it? Some rotting bones. What?
Let's take them all out.
Stay calm, everyone.
They resist fire.
Royal power within. No, give me your aid.
Show them our
Almost finished.
Put out.
I will fight with pride. Just one left.
The
Not
captain
bad.
took one down. Only one left.
I'm still gonna keep the fire sword on just because I don't really care about that.
What a finale. Keep your energy up, everyone.
Not bad.
That'll do it.
Also, we got rank up on, I think it, yeah, I have Seeker equipped because I have the sword.
Watch out.
Let's give him a fight.
I need to take you out. Now I got the crit!
It's okay.
Comrades, lend me your strength. Take this.
You're running now, aren't you? Yeah. Oh man, they're hard to take down.
Great find.
If you can, the rewards are great, though.
There.
Let's push through. Right. Let's settle this quick.
Quick, everyone, go.
Not done yet. I will fight with pride. Two remain.
Observe the enemy.
Took one down.
Warrior! Packing tougher than I thought.
Yeah, you need to take them down this turn. Alright.
Okay.
This is a weakness, but I don't think that's gonna matter. Yeah.
Decisive blow. Yikes! Here comes the counter. Scroll's combat.
No, creator, Coley, welcome to the stream. I am glad to be back.
And that's that. Victory's ours.
Oh, they dropped Magala pills? Oh, that's really good.
See the enemy.
How's that? I'm fast. Win this.
I didn't know that.
Get in there. Finish him.
It's okay.
Is that
Is
over
everyone
yet?
alright? I shall be as a shield.
Only
Let's
one
rush
left.
them.
Finish them off and we're clear.
A tough one.
But I should have no problem finishing this last one off. Still- it was only a week ago.
Keep your energy up, everyone.
What war?
That'll do it.
Great find. Keep it. Look,
Alright, but we've reached the house.
We don't know what's lurking inside.
Yeah, it's also only been like 6 minutes so far. As well.
Tracks. Something small crawled here.
probably the larvae of the giant sandworms, right? This place is bound to be chock full of them. Maybe what?
I mean, it could also be the larva of those moth
some
things.
subspecies of the sandworms. Not that they're anything alike.
Apart from the tube-shaped body, at least.
Eaten puts a twinge in my nose. I'd rather it stay numb.
Stop fussing over a smell. Attack the enemy.
I just heard something.
Yeah, we're not. That of dungeon is one of the most memorable things I remember most about last stream.
No, they're footsteps. Someone's coming this way.
To add, it depends on what type of game it is first. Also, to the animated cutscene.
Keep your guard up.
Who's he?
It's coming back.
I love that they're not showing him. It's just like flashes of his shadow too. I forgot this was an animated cutscene here. Oh, is it dead?
I think it's gone somewhere.
Are you the man we seek?
Name yourselves.
But there he
I
is.
mean, this is Heismay.
I didn't expect to hear Chief.
He's a chief.
Never seen one in the flesh.
You're literally looking at him. How do you not recognize? Well, I guess if you have never seen one.
We owe you a debt, it seems.
A knight of the crown, are you? Is that why you knew my name? Or perhaps
other-
you from the wanted?
Yeah, that.
Both, actually.
I flee to the furthest depths, and still they pursue me.
Where are the people you kidnapped?
What are you talking about? Suppose there's no point standing around chatting with someone after my head.
You see, we want to talk. Oh, you just want to fight then. Alright.
Truly was part of the Shadow Guard.
Shadow Guard?
Eyes front. He's a knight to be reckoned with.
Structure. That sounds actually kind of fun.
Here I come!
Oh, okay, I forgot how he grips his sword.
I'll have to provide
Because he
some
only has like
delicate
3
discharge.
fingers.
No hard feelings. 'Tis best you.
Huh? There's more Heismays?
To push me this far. I did not give you enough credit. But against my mirage arts, your strength means nothing.
And now they attack us. I have no idea how to actually tell which one is which. The hand attacks are wavering. It's just my imagination.
We've got multiple Heismays.
You see, game, I have a solution. Just hit all of them.
I'll cut you down!
Too slow. Tell when we do one.
Never mind. You can't do that. I forgot.
This is nothing.
about this?
Oh, not pocket sand!
My strength.
This game, slightly when he attacks me.
Their speed's down.
This one?
Scour.
Yeah.
Was luck on your side? Or perhaps...
When you talk, your mouth moves. That's how I figured it out. But anyway,
Here I come.
Is everyone all right?
I'd probably need to think about it a little bit first.
Take this.
Blunder.
No
Let us clean up
holding
this
back.
mess.
Hack and slash.
Only 2 hits.
I was saving this.
Unfortunately, he's not talking anymore. They're not, like, I don't know how you're supposed to tell them apart. Like, the ears are the same, symbol on his head the same. I don't see any different details in his character model, unless I'm wrong.
Be neither timid nor arrogant.
Did one of their mouths move? I don't know, I'm supposed to figure this out.
No, this won't work.
Luck!
I see your
Don't
game.
get sloppy,
By
Captain.
the sworn oath of knighthood.
Not that one.
Right there.
Well, staying away.
Oh, wait, no, we just got luck. And that makes fear well up inside you. Oh, that's great.
I have my methods, Captain.
Tactic.
Hulkenberg's fighting her anxieties. Keep the enemies off her.
Yeah, so I have no idea how to deal with it. You moved. That wasn't it. Bye-bye to all my actions.
What's
Seizing
wrong?
their
Scared?
chance. Hulkenberg's anxious.
I can't give up now.
Captain's
To the
on
rear
his last
guard.
legs. Someone get him healed up.
By the sworn
I mean, at least we know which one it is now from process of elimination.
Staying awake.
Right, yeah, you just
You
dodged.
really come this far on brute force alone?
I don't know how to figure out which ones are
See what I
which.
want you to see. And once lost in the mirage, there is no escape. Allow me to use this.
Is that all?
Because their attack's all the same. I can't use AoE. And hello, Drew2K, welcome to the stream. Favorite part? What do you mean your other favorite part? Oh, so you don't want to mention. How do I tell which one is which? Like, this was animation stuff, but that doesn't matter, because they're all desynced, usually.
Stepping back.
I don't get this fight.
Is that all you have?
This is nothing.
How about this?
And he just keeps throwing sand. It couldn't be the one throwing sand, could it be? Nope. Okay, well, that got solved pretty quickly.
Hulkenberg's moving slower.
There's gotta be a correct one. I'm realizing this is actually just a D&D spell. Kinda. There's a D&D spell that lets you create 3 copies of you, and they have to figure out which one is which.
You think yourself equal to a Ujief's agility?
But I've done this fight before, and I couldn't figure it out then. I just got lucky the first time I did this.
Forward!
They grip their sand sort of the same way. Here. Yeah, the cut in their ears is all the same. Little weird metal pipe under their wing thing is the same. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to figure this out.
I'm barely staying awake.
Wait, Shadow?
Anyone heal him?
Is that it? Yeah, that one doesn't have a shadow, I think. I never noticed it was their shadow,
My strike.
Hold yourself.
and then I just missed because the sand attack.
Most impressive. You've some grand cause to fight
I
for.
never figured that out.
I have my own. I've no intention of being so easily snared.
Why was it? That's so simple. How did I never figure that out?
Where'd he go? He disappeared just like that.
Even wholly surrounded, too. 'Tis bad enough that he's skilled.
You know what? Yeah, we had him surrounded from this side only.
But the very first thing he did was save us from a human, right?
So it seemed. Had he not stepped in, he'd be rid of us and not have to bother exposing himself. A passing strange choice. Supposed
I still just can't believe I couldn't figure that shadow thing out.
Worth noting that the petrification magic didn't kick in either, I suppose.
Our names still mean nothing then. The people's support is not yet strong enough to protect us. 'Tis frustrating, but we must press on.
If it did, unfortunately, that would just make this game way too easy. Also, Heismay probably knows nothing about the King's thing now that I think about it.
Some clues about the kidnappings.
Good plan. Let's take a look first.
Inside's pretty shabby, too. By all appearances, he does live here. Perfect, let's see if we can find any proof that he's a kidnapper.
Doesn't it seem like...
Doesn't suggest the kidnapping victims are here. Yeah. Anyway, hello, loot. There's a mark. The Shadow Guard. He was a knight. I suspected as much when we learned he was a Ujif, but now... Is that a different group from the one you were in, Hulkenberg?
The truth is,
Titles and honors go to Kumar, those who resemble them enough. Other knights work in their shadow. Their duty is lesser.
Get it now.
Hence the name Shadow Guard. Discrimination even among the knights, so much for our civilized age.
so
The Shadow Guards go unseen by the public. Parles, all their only focus is skill, and Heismay, he must be dangerously skilled. I also love the fact that because he's a Shadow Guard, he's, from what I can tell, he's based off like ninja. Wow, why are you so injured?
What now?
I just noticed Stroll's health. Why do you have 1 HP? No, that's not caused the fight to end.
Huh.
What's this jar? Should we try opening it? Wait, don't. I've seen such a thing on travels before. The Ujif tribe has a custom of cremating the dead. They store the bones in an urn for burial.
I see.
So an urn. By judging from the size of it, these are a child's bone. How do you tell that from looking at the outside of a jar? Plus, the Ujif seem to be pretty small. He'd not go to such trouble for a child he abducted. It's only a theory, but I suspect this may be Heismay's own child.
so.
He's but a fallen knight, and he has a price on his head. Besides, under such circumstances, he would not be able to manage a proper burial.
Really?
It doesn't look anything like the hideout of a kidnapper. I'll search for more clues. Also, I love the ground. He just didn't have enough stuff to make carpet, so he just tossed blankets everywhere. That actually sounds like it'd be pretty comfortable to walk on, too.
Look.
Look at all these... All these things have been bundled in multiple layers of cloth.
Indeed.
Fairly tightly at that. It doesn't seem like anything would break if one were to drop it.
Hey,
Now that I look around, everything in this room is bound up in cloth. Even the floors and walls. Is it necessary to go to such lengths? Strange, the more I think about it. The walls are made of cloth. What do you mean they're bound in it? They're just made up of it straight up.
Strange. All right.
Must be something we're missing. Let's investigate further. If only there was a way to tell what we needed to investigate. Obvious ring glow. I kind of wish that we just had to look around and figure it out. And after maybe a minute or two would give you hints with the green glow. Is this a letter?
the what?
It says, to Papa, thank you for always working so hard. I hope you and Mama stay in love forever. Sounds like the writing of a child. If they managed that much script, they must have been well educated.
Oh,
Was this letter written to Heismay? Wonder if the kid saw him as a good father. Unfortunately, I think we know what happened to that kid. Oh, he's been through his own share of woes. But there's also nothing to clear him of the kidnapping charges. We'll have to hear the truth from him.
what?
But can we even catch him? He's fast enough to run circles around us.
No.
A direct confrontation would be difficult. With that, he had some weakness we could exploit. If only he was based off some animal that used sound for direction and something. We need a way of countering his agility. Maybe there's some clues in his hut. Hold the herb. No, I'm not doing that. Also, that would just be dangerous. Nah, there's a lot of cloth. There's a lot of cloth in here.
Right.
That struck me as well. There's surely some reason. Why does Heismay have so much cloth lying about? Extra bedding. I like this idea. Maybe he's a light sleeper and needs extra bedding?
Huh?
To think he uses entire space for sleeping. But it's excessive, don't you think? I suppose he flies in his sleep too. He could just roll around a lot, I guess. There has to be another reason. Block out light. Yes, in the cave. Nah, no, that's what I did. Whoops. Dampen noise. Maybe it helps dampen noise. Noise, that's it. Do you think those big ears of his are just for show? He's bound to be much more sensitive to the sound than we are. And that's how he lives here so safely, I'd wager. In a cave where sound echoes, it'd be easier for him to hear when there's the humans about. I see, so the cloth is measure against unnecessary noise. Indeed, I heard that it said Eugene has excellent night vision and sensitivity to sound. So if we make a noise so loud that even we can hardly stand it.
Nice.
Worth a shot. Alright, I'll grab a radio. What song do you guys want to play? We'll blast it at max volume. Also, I feel like doing this would attract enemies.
Right then, let's get this plan underway.
We just start using two pot lids like, what are the like tambourines, I think. No, it's not tambourines. What's that one instrument where it's just like the two things you just bang together?
You think you're so bloody untouchable, you bastard!
I forgot, and then they're just getting their angers out. I doubt that. She looks so stunned by that. Like, what? They're just making fun of her now. She's stuffed.
Is this what we've come to? Saying whatever's on our minds? Well, so be it. Gallica, the sound of your wings keeps me up at night.
How?
You think you're so smart.
I could possibly shout something new. Hulkenberg! What's up? Gallica be nicer to me or Stroll be more careful. Why does this cut off?
Hulkenberg,
I couldn't think of anything.
you're not old-fashioned or stubborn.
We didn't say anything.
Enough! Stop this infernal din!
I don't... Plop. Just face plants. I love this scene.
What do you think would happen if that monster showed up without my ears working? You'd all be dead. Is this blasted bounty that important to you?
Here's our guest of honor at last. It was never about the money. Children are missing. We can't just ignore a kidnapper.
Kidnapper? I see now. As you were saying before.
And now it's extremely serious.
A monster preying on children.
If the charges are false, I would hear it.
Wait, your hand's open. How are you holding the ladle?
To doubt the allegations.
And why is that, Lady Knight?
You've lost a child yourself, haven't you? I cannot imagine a parent who has endured such pain.
Where are they glad? It's hard to see from that distance.
Much less sell them off.
Hold on. I can't trust a man who does nothing but flee. The people responsible for my home burning. Zorba, who forced the dead to fight on his behalf. Anyone who can't face reality themselves is capable of any low.
True enough. If we lived
Honestly, he just doesn't want to fight anymore.
I'd not be living in this infernal cave. I'm sorry, but I won't go to the gallows before I've even honored my son's death. If you'll not leave me be, then we decide this another way.
So you're finally ready to fight us properly.
Draw steel.
And here we go! I know your weakness now! I will defeat you!
Shadows. But if you refuse to retreat, then ready your blades.
We have our reasons for not backing down.
Hope you don't think hiding's enough to make us give up and leave.
Here I come. 'Tis best you.
Yeah, it is the shadow. I can see it definitely more. I still can't believe I couldn't figure that out.
He's not getting away this time.
Warrior! Chicken scratch.
So, you saw through my illusion. Even so,
The freedom of a want. Lend me your strength.
Go!
Thank you. Helpful as ever.
Alright, let's buff up.
Comrade, lend me your
And then lower your defense! Crit!
Warrior! I'll cut you down.
too slow.
You gotta aim better.
Well, there goes that.
I'll cut through.
Slash!
Oh, that does forget. You know what? With Hulkenberg is probably the best person. Her skills aren't that good.
Hulkenberg's lost her memory. She can't
Uh,
use her skills like this.
Hopefully that means I can use synthesis skills.
Be neither timid
Are you
nor
prepared?
Oh, I did the wrong skill. That's why I missed. And my internet is breaking. Great.
Come forth, royal soul.
Maybe I should have waited for my internet to fix itself before
And my
continuing on.
fighters here. What are those strange?
Oh, that's why my internet's not working. Where is I? Hold up. Give me a second. Oh, there it is. So I forgot to plug back my Ethernet cable in. That was the problem. Let me just give it a minute to fix itself. That's why my internet wasn't working yesterday either. I was having internet troubles yesterday and I couldn't figure out why. I think I'm back. Hold on, I accidentally muted my mic. Discord, it says Discord's back up. Well, everything's back up. Never mind. Just some things were loading. I forgot to unmute my mic.
Okay.
But yeah, we beat Heismay. Hulkenberg's almost level 20.
For greater heights.
Or not 20, rank 20. Right, yeah, I have 4 points here because I haven't used them.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
Put them into magic for now because I don't have any other good magic users.
We'll have our
And
answers
it's kind of important to have
first.
them.
Really kidnap all those people from the castle town.
Look around you, lad. Where would I keep the victims? Besides, I'm but one man. Kidnapping on the scale you suggest would be damn near impossible.
You're saying you were framed? This case even reached the capital, you know. Why would anyone pin such horrors on an innocent man?
To hide it up.
Innocent is more generous than most of the world sees me. A UG drifter, a disgraced knight condemned by the Sanctists. What couldn't they pin on me? They cast me out, stripped my titles, and put a price on my head. They would even refuse me the right to mourn my child.
And thus, you held back against us, didn't you? You never intended to take our lives. Or
I still don't know why Stroll almost died earlier, though.
Just didn't want to make a mess I'd have to clean up.
What do you think? Is Heismay really our kidnapper?
He's the culprit? No, I don't think he's the culprit.
Culprit.
I agree. That being said, it is also hard to imagine the town maintaining a groundless bounty so faithfully. It was the Holy Lady who named the price, and the guard captain who thereby took it to the capital. To end this as a case of mistaken identity would disgrace their word.
You think they must have had a reason to suspect him then? So, what's really going on here?
I mean,
Sounds
what,
to me like between the
I
guard
don't
corps
think
and
they're... He said...
What's the matter? Never tied up a captive before?
Give it a rest, old man. You'll make a better guide than a captive. Otherwise, the human makes a meal of us, and nobody wins.
Yeah, we kind of do need you do that. Kind of do need you to escape.
My God, a foul-smelling one to boot.
Look, we haven't had a chance to take a shower yet. Also, I'm surprised you're just now noticing that, considering you're supposed to have good smell. I mean, I guess you were focused on fighting us.
Sorry, but you'll have to bear with us.
Don't mind me.
If the charges prove false, you should be cleared. Still, we'll have to find a new head to be judged for the competition.
Then we'll just
That
find out
sandworm
who's
human was
actually
pretty
behind
big.
their head instead. Let's contact Barden tomorrow, but we'll keep quiet about Heismay. Can't tell if we can trust the guardsmen yet.
What are we going to do with Heismay tonight? We can't exactly set him up at the inn.
Steady on. You're not leaving me to watch our bounty alone.
Fine. Then Nurus and I can both watch him tonight. Better us than risking our candidate, I suppose.
Never would have guessed that the
Troll's
bounty
taking the
hunter was
ball
part of
then.
this plan to take the throne, and further, you've a lady of the knighthood with you. Not to mention command of a gauntlet runner. I sense there's more to this story, hmm?
Yes, but it's long.
Story.
It is even stranger that the youngest of you is the actual candidate. Still, I suppose I can see why they'd put their trust in you. But now that
Because I'm the main character.
Suppose the king's magic wasn't just a myth. Well, hardly matters to an old codger like me. No telling if I'll even live to see the next king crowned.
This is all jolly cheerful. And I'm to be stuck between these two old goats the whole night.
Good luck,
Don't blame
Stroll.
me, lad. You volunteered.
Those are some sharp ears. We should probably watch our words in here.
What a terrible day. Hope Nurse and the others are all okay. All we can do now is get some rest so that we'll be ready for tomorrow.
What you want to know?
Cries of the Abandoned Tomb. I guess I forgot to buy this. I was just checking to see if you had anything.
Tidings.
Rumors about monsters of treasure. I think you'd best stay away. Treasure there, sure, but it's home to some strange monsters as well. The one that poses the real danger is the treasure monster. That said, I can only guess at what it looks like. Apparently, they'll put you to sleep. You're in for a real bad time if they attack you while you're snoozing.
Real skinny.
Rumor has it there are some accessories that can prevent falling asleep. You sell them at dodgy Gloom Hall shop over in Grand Trad. Also, it'll be said to be drawn to money. Someone has claimed they're able to escape by tossing a coin at it. Now, I've heard that somewhere out there are skills that use money, but if you had some of those, the fight might go smoother.
Right, Jim.
Honestly, it's called a treasure monster for a reason. As it said, that carries some particularly desirable loot with it. If you get a chance, you should try stealing from it.
Gone to shite, this ass. Young man, hey.
I say you must be a traveler, aren't you? I'm correct, and please tell me the places you've been then. I've been such a son to read, and really travels my life through my music. Showcase some magic as music. One for us, nah.
I get it.
Some leisure is right. I don't know what that does.
Shite, this ass. I'm in trouble.
Evidently.
So because rumors are of safety during the sand flash, and thus the trap is already set. Whatever the case, Heismay is safely in our custody. Others will stand vigil over him, so let's rest what we can.
Gone to shite, this ass.
I sleep. I don't got much more choice. I wish I could go out and, like, explore, but game forces you to rest after that. Rest well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Also, first time progressing the day in, like, a week.
I dreamed we were being chased around by a horde of giant sandworms. I barely got any rest at all. I hope Heismay behaved himself in the Gauntlet Runner. We should go check on him later.
I'm sure nothing will have gone wrong from leaving the highly trained
Bring it up.
knight
Are you awake?
in the, alone
Barton just
with
sent
two
word.
people.
A few children disappeared in the night.
Wait, but Heismay's in the Gauntlet Runner, right? If he's still bound there, that basically proves he's innocent. But if he's not, we need to get to the runner, quick.
On one hand, this is perfect timing. On the other hand, people have been kidnapped. That's bad. And he's drunk.
Speak, man. Are you all right? Where's Heismay? What happened here? Oh, he reeks of alcohol. Eurus, you old sot, don't tell me you drank yourself to sleep.
I mean, his face is red. What else would have happened? there are bubbles by his face on his icon.
About some things I found rather unnerving. So I had a little sup of the spirits to calm the nerves.
Wow.
A little.
What a mess.
You witless. Maybe some cold water will wake you up, and if that water's not fixed yet, you're really in it. Ah!
Hello, Heismay.
Now, what's all the commotion?
Ah, that was it. He kept scaring me, so I stuffed him into the lavatory to shut him up.
He says that like it makes sense. Does it make sense to you?
Does he drive like
He
this?
doesn't drink and drive, does he?
We'd be dead if he did.
Dare touch a single drop on the road, I'll toss you off the runner's back myself.
Anyway,
Who will be driving while you do that?
Heismay was tied up the whole time, so he never set foot outside, right?
What's all this about frightening Eurus? I cannot imagine you suddenly felt compelled to share ghost stories.
I heard some strange sounds last night. I could tell they were footsteps, but not any I recognized. If it had anything to do with the disappearance of the residents, it could prove my innocence. That's why I spoke up.
I don't think he's lying. With all that
Hi,
fluff,
Stroll.
I couldn't find the source of the footsteps.
Oh, you want to
but
check it out?
I found plenty of something else. Children's shoes. It was after midnight. No time for children to be out and about. I had the shoes checked at the guard station, and it looks like they belong to the missing
Why'd you
child.
set it on the ground, though,
It's
actually?
likely those footsteps belong to your true culprit.
But the guard said no one left town last night.
Nobody left?
Which means they're still in town.
That must mean the culprit is...
Definitely Heismay. Why are there options to just pin things on Heismay? That's impossible.
Inside the town?
Logically, yes.
If that's the case, I'd like to talk to Barden, but how much of this should we share with him?
If you ask me, it's time to lay out all you know. Taking me with you might help your case, too.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. To bring you before the very man responsible for the bounty on your head. I trust I need not illustrate the risk.
Yeah, but it would prove to them that he's not
culprit's
the
likely one of
culprit.
their own. If you hide me, they'll accuse you of harboring a known criminal. You all had it right. It's time I faced reality. A life on the run leaves no room for me to truly mourn my son.
Heismay.
Whatever the case, let's meet with Barden.
Well, I must say I couldn't hope you'd capture him so swiftly.
I did it as soon as I could because reasons I don't want to say due to
Got a
spoilers.
face like you've just stumbled upon a dead man.
No, it's nothing. Just surprised you caught him.
Aye, you have my thanks. Clearly we were right to trust you. You'll get your payment in full.
Before that, I want to ask you one question. Why was Heismay the only suspect in this case?
One of the guard witnessed him firsthand. Go on, Morris, tell him.
So we have someone who...
I spotted a UG bolting into the wilderness several times. No mistaking a squat figure like that.
So we have someone who looked nervous that we got him, and is the only one who did actually see the
I'm telling
kidnappings.
you, what are the chances of there being two UG brigands in the area?
Actually kind of high, considering one, I'm pretty sure, is running in the Tournament of the Throne.
Kidnapper's tribe being listed on the bounty poster. Even the captain seemed surprised, yet you alone knew this.
He's obviously our culprit.
Most strange. Heismay was already in our custody yesterday. In other words, the kidnappings of last night cannot be his doing.
Yeah, bring logic to this.
Captain, I'm one of yours, aren't I? You're not gonna trust this little red-eyed bastard over me, are you?
Considering
Also the
it's
testimony
impossible
from the
for
guard at the
him.
gate. He reported no one coming or going from the city.
You scabby bounty hunters think you can mock the guard corps like this? Just take your damn blood money and get the hell out of here.
He's
Fine,
getting
fine,
mad.
Keep your hair on. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
Is there a problem here? Barden, may I interrupt?
No problem, ma'am.
Oh, hey, G did come out anyway.
Did you hear it, lad?
No.
I didn't hear anything.
Now I see your game, you fiends.
Yeah, those don't do anything.
He's gone. Heismay, find him. Secure the exits. Don't let him escape.
And we thought we were the only ones with teleportation.
He's nowhere to be found. What's gotten into
I know it's not actually teleportation, but
I got
still.
the impression he sensed something. If he'd meant to escape, he would have done it yesterday.
I think Barden's innocent in all this. The real scumbag here is Morris, his second in command. He framed Heismay with a false eyewitness testimony. Must have figured an exiled Ujif would be a perfect scapegoat.
So Morris, a would-be guard of the people, has been kidnapping the residents and selling them off.
Could be. And there's also those footsteps that old Heismay heard in the night.
How many sets
Morris
were
is
there? Do
bound to
we
have sobered
know?
up by now, right? Let's see how things are outside and get back to the runner.
Also, I kind of wish we got to see Heismay do his escape stuff.
Are you coherent yet? I didn't take you as the sort to fall so hard into your cups.
Well, an icy bath like that would freshen anyone up.
What did you do to him?
What happened last night? It may be our only clue to tracking down the real culprit.
Ah, bloody hell. Yes, it's coming back a bit. It wasn't just Heismay's reports that shook me. No, I saw something.
Saw what?
It was right after I slung Heismay into the bathroom. Out the window, I saw some massive shadow moving through the fog. It wasn't any beast or man of this world. It was a dark messenger, I tell you. A specter from the very bowels of hell.
Is this supporting the ghost argument that was given to us earlier?
Days sprung to Stygian life. I was shaken, chums. Shaken to my core. I cried out for help, grabbed for something to steady myself, and all I found was the bottle.
I feel like he's not telling the entire truth.
Even if there
But I
is
guess that would make sense why he
behind
drunk.
this, how would it connect with Morris? I don't see why he would be compelled to hide this to the extent of framing Heismay.
True. Let's try investigating the lady's old castle. Heismay's bound to have a reason for bolting off like that.
Oh, an entire day has passed. This day is just cutscenes. Okay, they said they haven't found Heismay yet, so they can't remove the blockade from the gate. Sounds like he's got them on a wild goose chase.
Hi.
What are our plans then? Should we just sneak in? Oh, there, over here. That sounds like...
Evidently.
Just coming from over there. Is he calling for us? Hey, you will help us say to break into your own castle? Oh, hey, Heismay.
Huh?
Why is Heismay with you? The guard at the gate said they had not found him yet.
Good to say
I'm the captain of the guard, and I have responsibility to the truth, to know and uphold it. That's all this is about.
What folly.
Could have avoided this trouble if you just looped my head off to, or let my head off to start with. Godballs don't lot of you. Why did you run off so suddenly?
Truth is,
Did some investigating inside. The moment Lady Joanna cracked the door to the room, I heard the sound of a child's scream. Lady Joanna is, well, she is childless. Whatever you heard, it cannot have been her own family. No child could get into such heavily guarded castle unnoticed. Her kidnapper has to be within these walls. My money's on Morris being the weasel. He lied to our faces trying to get us to walk into a human's jaws.
absurd.
Morris? No, that's absurd. I cannot suffer him to kidnap any more innocent children. Please, will you help me put an end to this evil? I have nobody else to turn to. Of course, after all. If we can't use your head for the competition, we'll need a replacement anyway. We're in, right, Will? I don't see what other choice we have. Not much choice in the matter.
thanks.
My apologies, I'm in your debt.
And so?
Seems to us the kidnapper could get victims into the castle on our watch. Not under our noses.
But then...
But there was an old underground tunnel that even the castle guards didn't know about, and the Heismay's the men who found it. There'd be plenty of ladies hide hostages down there. Morris may have all known about it as well. Right under the lady's mansion. That's bold. Okay, let's get to work then.
Right then.
Should be able to get there from Blindwell Alley. At the end of Cataract Road. I've kind of returned to my post, but I'm calling it. They called the place where they're hiding the people Blindwell Alley. I guess people just turned a blind eye to the place then, alright. A well leading to an underground channel. Everyone's already heading to Blindwell Alley. We can get there by following Cattle Racket Roads. Let's get there when you're ready.
What now? What is it?
I mean, I don't see where else we have to go, and they put us right next to here anyway. But that's right. We got another dungeon.
Is this the place?
It's essentially an underground channel. If Morris is the culprit behind all this, he's probably looking somewhere ahead. Let's go in. If we catch him with the children, he won't be able to talk his way out of it. Also, I'm surprised no one thought to just go down the well.
However,
I did not expect there to be an underground channel. There's no wonder traces of the kidnapper couldn't be found. Children are beneath. Let's hurry there.
Let's go.
I hear the kidnapping children screaming underneath here. We must help them. Like, I feel like, I'm gonna share from here. Right, let's go. Let's rescue the children. I feel like, though, people would want to investigate the well. Not like a bunch of adults, like, how did no one look down the well to see this massive room here? I feel like if I were a child, I wouldn't want to go explore the place and check it out, because it would look like it'd be fun to explore. Especially when you just find rare minerals and stuff down here.
Keep your wits about you.
Come on, get the bait moving already. If that thing goes out of control, we'll be dinner.
But there he is. Oh, and there's the children.
You can't run from us.
Please. Help.
the child yet lives.
Out of
Hopefully
your
the rest of them do
jurisdiction now,
too.
aren't you? You're trespassers down here. That means anything that happens to you is your own damn.
Oh, and there's more members of the
If
guard.
you've got something to say it to our faces. Even you must feel the weight of what you've done.
Eyes up. Something stirs in the back.
Oh, those look undead.
No, further back. 'Tis the footsteps in the night.
The bigger that beast back there grew, the more its watchdogs started changing with it. One of them's gonna make a million.
What has been happening here? Why do you kidnap the residents?
Why? Because premium bait's worth a fortune. How could they live on the wages of a guard?
Why not go hunting for like beasts or something then?
Children for money. You utter scum.
Or just like farm cattle or whatever the equivalent to that is in this world.
You were just stripped of your
It's not the best, but still gotta be better than this.
coward who's been living in the hole you deserve. Didn't pretend you can play it justice now. You foil!
No, 'tis true in part.
Backstory time. I think.
'Tis why I stand here now. I ran from my past and turned away from my pain. You prey on innocent lives. Your sin will be repaid. Yet I cannot condemn you alone. Not when I could not see past my own suffering. Not when I.
How does he draw that sword on his back, actually? That thing's like almost longer than his body.
Who falters in memory.
And his arms are kind of short.
Thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken.
But it's time we get another party member.
Choose. My choice is already made.
I'm realizing now, this means we can get Heismay wielding a great sword.
Can't erase your past. All you can do is take it in hand and reshape your future.
I'm kind of curious what that looks like now.
Chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
But he is Bat. If anything as well, he would have the easiest time with his heart-to-heart, considering he has claws. We had to do it with our bare hands. Also, does that mean he can actually fly?
I am Heismay Noctul. I believe the arc of life depends not upon birth, by these hands soiled or sinless.
Also, this shot is also really cool with Heismay. His eyes just glowing.
Apologies, but I cannot do this alone.
Go! Rip them apart!
I don't think he's seen this magic yet. Yeah, wait till he sees all of us have it.
On guard! Morris, you will not escape me! Out of my way, fiends!
What's going on? He just started fighting with us. And even he awakened to his power.
Perchance 'tis through your influence that this power passed to him, Captain?
Oh, is this what Moore was talking about?
Young man.
Oh yeah, I wonder do they know about Moore
I will
specifically?
strike at your direction, if you might spare it. Rest assured, I once stood among the Shadow Guard, and the years have not dulled my edge.
And we get a lot of senses. So, Dark Sword. He used a skill on us actually in combat. It does forget. Steel, it seals. And weak dark magic enemy.
Nothing personal.
You got anything on ya?
Sorry.
Fire things, alright. We got Terror Break, negates one enemy physical. Okay, that's not actually that good in my opinion. Also, 4 turn icons!
I'll use what I must.
Alright, we take you now.
Why, hello there.
Let's go.
I want your guys' loot. I'm not gonna do this with every enemy, probably. But I want these guys, the stuff from these guys.
On me, we
Then check his synthesis. Slash damage one enemy removes buffs, and weak magic damage to all enemies. Alright. Alright, give me another fire thing. Aw, man. Time for you to die. I don't think I've seen this animation. Oh, he rides on the sword, do the thing that no one does in Xenoblade 3! Or you just ram him.
Now, what's the plan? Give me your aid!
Oh well.
Good. 'Tis done.
He's level 22. Yeah, he's above us. They give him to us a rank 4 as well.
I have never known such heights.
Stop!
I was about to say, it looks like there are only 2 guards there now. One was just out of camera. Out of frame.
The bastard got away!
But the children are safe.
Good. You saved them, Heismay.
You know that I used to have a child of my own. My son. He was killed. I could not even protect my own flesh and blood. Who could call me a knight? Since then, I've wondered what I had left to live for, and found few answers.
Is that why you lived in such a dangerous place? That you might be...
We need to chase down more.
That also would explain why he had all that padding, so he couldn't hear enemies coming when he's, like, asleep.
He said they gradually turned more horrific the more the monster grew.
Do you think that's the effect of the melancholia? I expect anything further in will be even more malformed then.
But why root
Also, with this way this cutscene is, it looks like Heismay is watching on them from a distance and like trying to hide.
But who would finance this?
I can't say for certain. Still, from the very beginning, this has felt beyond the realm of any sane, moral person.
And to think this started as a simple bounty contract. We've set foot in something far bigger, I think.
Let's get these poor youngsters back to Barden for now.
That's a lot of population ranking up. I've saved children and can expect support from my townspeople to grow. Anyway, I forgot about that. That's another good thing we get because it means more mag. But we get Heismay!
We can't thank you enough.
No, we just did what had to be done.
I know this is difficult to hear, but Morris had a hand in this the whole time. He confessed as much to us.
Aye. I found out the man's been struggling to pay off all manner of gambling debts. I'll round up the guard and search the whole...
Really? This is all this because he wanted to go gambling? I mean, I get it. Gambling's fun, but moderation. And why? That's actually some really drastic measures just to go gambling as well, actually.
I can't help but think the Lady Joanna's got to be in on this somehow.
But the woman is a respected sanctoress. Besides which, she's the one who funded the initial request.
And then had someone set us up to fail.
Hard as we've looked, we can't find a sniff of Lady Joanna herself.
Even more evidence that she's in on this.
Whoever we find down there, we're not going to stay our blades. Any objections?
None for me. Do as you will, and I'll trust in Lady Joanna's innocence. Indeed, for all we know, the culprit may be holding her hostage.
In order to break the prince's curse, I'll need to make an impression during the tournament. I must accomplish something that would catch Louise's eye. Besides, I think we're the only ones who can handle getting the bottom of this. And we'll do it not just for ourselves, but the town as well.
I too have a score that needs settling. I cannot let these atrocities continue. Especially not in my name. I believe in you.
Heismay, a traditional warrior burdened by his past, has become your ally.
Considering we're due in Oceania in a matter of days, we've little time to tarry here.
Our foes may be strong, but they're also trapped like rats in the basement. We'll use the old well to get in and out.
I left Heismay to calm down a little in the Gauntlet Runner as he wished, and decided to return to the inn with everyone else.
Pleasure to see you.
Into your taste? Why do you eat bugs? Say it's simply because they're delicious, but I bet few outsiders would agree. I mean, I would be willing to try eating them. They're easy to harvest, and they got quite rich nutrients. The giant salmons are dangerous, but we feast upon their larvae. If you ask me, the delicacies of other cities are far stranger to me. For instance, I heard something from a peddler. Apparently, the people probably even eat fish of all sorts and ways, including completely raw. I can't believe it. So strange to think about. Yes, and I love it. It's called sushi.
Thank you.
Aren't you the help that Baron brought in? All the way from Grand Trot, too. Thanks for coming. Town sacrificed so much already. I had a friend that used to come here with... now they're... sorry. These drinks always leave me to talk about depressing things. But really, please, this town is counting on you. And now I sleep, because I physically can't do anything else. Also, I thought about it a little bit. I think... it's hard to say. Maybe if I... hold up. Nope. I think that's something you could add to your game if you hadn't already. It's, you probably have an elemental system, but if not, just add that, I guess. Maybe I'll go back to the Gauntlet Runner and read In the Evening Breeze. And sleep, lad.
Sleep, lad.
Oh, never mind.
As it happens, I'm a bit restless myself. That a novel there? Don't see many carrying those around. Bit of an odd question, but what's your real aim as a group?
I mean, I guess it's fine to tell him that we just started reading outside of his tent. A secret organization.
We're a secret organization.
We're called the FBI. Oh wait, no, wrong group. And they're not secret.
Well, they are not very organized for an organization. In any case, suppose it's not my place to ask.
Basically just like some sort of magic system, I guess, if that makes sense. That lets people use like elemental attack. Right, yeah, it's a shooter. I forgot about that. So maybe just make some guns like do a different elemental damage, I guess. Then
we look worlds apart, and there's so few of us. Not enough for any political sway. Our elders only ever thought of
Or add like
short-term
spell tomes as a
prizes.
weapon. That would work too,
Loyalty is
probably.
changeable as the wind. We relied on
Or
their
something
power,
similar.
not ours, and resigned ourselves to that. Oh, I loathed it. Even as a child. I hadn't been cowed into considering myself lesser. I honed my skills, that the city's majority might accept me, and I'll not say it was fruitless. I was accepted into the knighthood of the royal capital. I felt like my fellows and strangers alike accepted me as an equal. Fool that I was. They never really wanted me among the true knights. Just in the shadow guard.
I guess just elemental ammo would
Deeds were
probably be
dirtier and
best way
kept
of saying
secret.
it then, actually, because I forgot it's a shooter
And
game.
lesser in the same breath. Ultimately, once my superiors realized I wouldn't abide their self-serving orders, they stripped me of the title I'd fought for. And little by little, I lost everything else. My son,
Okay, yeah, I didn't realize what the time was then.
And despite everything I felt, I'd resigned myself to being...
Is it
powerless.
fantasy or not fantasy? That's another question I have to ask then, actually.
I'd hated so much.
I'll ask you then real quick, because that might
But you know,
change my answer, because it's sounding like it's not
you
fantasy.
lot have helped me realize something. I'd thought for a long time that if I wanted to feel accepted, instead of being...
I kind of guess it was to an
outsider,
extent.
I'd need power, status, some mighty patron nobody could defy. I wasn't really looking to swear myself to some superior. I only wanted not to be alienated for who and what I am. I just needed
Maybe.
it.
If you added, like, just a secret weapon that's a magic tome for some reason, that'd be kind of funny, I guess. But I don't know much about your worlds, that's why I'm just throwing a suggestion out. And, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then I'll come up with something else. Please search for... Alright, then. What were we talking about? Accepted, so spirit... Yeah, you worry too much.
Too much about all this.
Huh. Can hardly argue when it's an elder telling me that, now can I? Hope some of that confidence rubs off on me.
The aloof hermit.
And we get... I don't remember what it's called because it's been a week, but we get this still.
The virtue of the thief. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Perhaps our fate...
We can now study the thief. If you add it, maybe you could add, like, if sometimes bosses or something will drop random item. Well, actually, let me ask this then first. Is there gonna be like some sort of crafting thing? It's the heroic embodiment of the thief from Heismay. Probably seeing what new powers await ya.
If my boy was still alive, he'd be about your age. Though he'd look absolutely nothing like you, of course. Long as we're both awake. Might I have a look at that old novel of yours?
The thing is, I don't know enough about your game to be able to give like suggestions out effectively. Is what I'm thinking.
So, this is a fantasy novel.
I
This section
think.
seems to describe the utopia's approach to discrimination. Let's see.
And of course, this part, when we get to this part, it's with one of the races that's more discriminated against too.
By law, it is a sin to impose injustice due to one's appearance, lineage, or birth. This is the accord established between the people and the state. Well, well. What a world that would be. I don't imagine our land will get there for another century or 5. Still, I cannot help but wonder whether those ideals would please an entire population. You cannot
Probably
pretend
not.
diversity without acknowledging individual differences.
Unfortunately.
Some will be judged as strong, while others marked as weak. Equal competition doesn't mean equal footing. Their very aims of freedom and balance could spell doom for the striving weak. I wonder how we might ever achieve a true utopia, where everyone could be happy. If this awakened power is meant to be wielded in service of my beliefs, then no matter who calls it naive or foolish, I will always use it to save the weak.
Getting late, so he's not going back to... Also, Heismay literally, like, read one page, and then was like, oh, I'm gonna go on a... I'm gonna talk about this for another minute.
King draws nearer.
Hunting animal. Okay, then. So we're all here. Today we explore the depths beneath the castle. Use caution as we both Morris and monsters to contend with. Don't think we can handle this yet? Then go somewhere else and build up our strength first. We still have time to repair if we need it.
It's in your hands.
Indeed, I have only just been introduced to these new powers. Regardless, I leave the matter in your hands, Captain. I'm probably not prepared to go deal with that.
Let's focus.
We have 12 days. Did the game just cut out for a second? Anyway, mission with the deadline's begun. Meet up with your allies at Blindwell Alley to sell them to Castle Underground. Besides challenging the castle, you can also strengthen your party during mission period by taking our quest to town, improving your bonds with your followers. Storm the castle and apprehend the true culprit behind the kidnapping before the deadline passes.
Really?
Going at the castle. Today, lots of stories of sale, so maybe gonna need to do some shopping. Do you still need more magic or MP recovery stuff? No.
Alright then. Let's head there right away.
I guess you could have it so animals have a rare chance, if it is going to be a bit of fancy, like have a rare chance to drop some sort of like gems that can be slotted into guns. I guess. For top performance, you need mechanics. Visit Kite and Gauntlet Runner Workshop. Is this just a Gauntlet Runner advertisement? She's been using the tournament to make sales, not because she wants the crown. Anything goes, I guess. Are there any normal candidates? No. Also, we could improve that stat there if I wanted to. I'm waiting for something before I do that.
Where to? Go.
But, I mean, I guess I can't think of anything else is the thing, though.
Looks like everyone's here.
I'm trying to remember what requests I have because it has been a while. West. Oh, it's just like we still have that quest. That's gonna be kind of weird. Fails in 2 days. I don't think I can do that then. Oh no, it's saying it takes 2 days to get there. Oh, okay. Recommended Warrior, Seeker, Knight. We have those classes for now. Relic Search, don't know where to go for that. We have the ring quest too. So, we have there to go to. We have here. There's something else we haven't unlocked yet. Alright. Let's do the forest first, because I remember liking this place. Sickening. Have on the leader organizing them. Let's do them for now. For the sake of the locals. Let's go. Honestly, it sounds like an interesting game. I just need to see a little bit before I could actually properly, like, be able to do stuff, or, like, give you recommendations, if that makes sense. Can I go to the cockpit? No.
Alright then.
I'm not interested in that. I have finished those books.
Alright then.
Only stat I can increase there is courage. I guess I'll read a book. Because I'm not sure what else to really do right now. What are my stats real quick? Everything's to except courage. I'll do the imagination one. I'm reading...
Alright.
Plans. Like, if I can, if you can like write out what am I trying to say? If you can like explain how some systems work, I might be able to give an idea based on that. But I need to see at least a little bit first. We don't keep flying insects buzzing about on the deck. Man, can't they just bugger off? And we should deal with them before they get inside the runner and cause a real headache. Alright, time for your attempt at humor. Get the deck and eliminate these pests with haste. You're worried because a single enemy is here.
Let's stay calm.
No, we're items. All right.
Oh, power of kings.
Oh no! What a tough fight. Oh, there's more. Oh, oh! I want to take you down. Real quick. I'm gonna reload anyway because I need to focus on taking you out. I just wanted to see if you actually had anything.
The free. I'm all prepared.
All right, let's go. Give me your aid. I'll cut you down.
Please don't run. Please attack. You ran. I should have stolen from him.
Do not strike if you're obviously outclassed.
The Imp's Den, home to countless bandits over the years, has warranted the caution of all who lived near the steep, forested entry path. They warned their children of the dangers there. There are demons in those woods, they said. You mustn't go near.
Honestly, that sounds like the forest you've been describing a little bit.
Inadvertently roused something from its sleep. It is to that den, now befitting of its name, that the Gauntlet Runner arrives.
The thing is,
This forest is really big. Searching every nook and cranny will be a huge pain. So it's league better than some damp and dry cave. Stuff places like that always get me down. This is not. It is not nice to worry over attacks from the dark or being cornered in dead ends. Said forests provide ample cover for stalking monsters. We must be on our guard along the path. Seems like our Gorbin King using that cover now. Let's draw him out by knocking off these weaker magic-using Gorbins. They use magic where black. That'll easily distinguish the ones we must eliminate. Our only problem, it seems. Look at all the bugs. Too bad we can't chase them off with some sort of incense. That can create its own problems. At any rate, we're here to hunt the Gorbin. We shall mind the insects as we make our way.
What now?
Before I go in, I forgot to use the endurance by 1. Give it to Heismay, I guess. We got him new. He gets some special rewards. Want to get that to level 6 at least. We're really close to ranking up some classes with certain party members. Alright. In that case, I should unlock these before going in. Thief is a more evasion-focused class, I guess. If that makes sense. If I go to study it, agility and luck go up. Gunner, I believe... What does you give? Agility? No, you give strength and agility. I'll probably give you the stroll if I got nothing else for him. Hulkenberg, get the merchant.
This right here. All right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Merchant is more of a support class. That's why I'm giving it to Hulkenberg. Sorry, strength compared to martial might and sports studies in the shadow of coin. Still upon you, our soul, the soul of the merchant. Use money as power is a compelling idea indeed. Find yourself in studying its ins and outs and enjoy the experience of learning it.
I've acquired a new power.
Stroll, yeah, I will be giving you the gunner.
Fascinating. This right here.
Use technology vision forward, path forward, and people who serve in heart, and give me the gunner.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I'm not worried about Heismay getting a new class yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and, So, sharpshooter, I won't fail you regardless. Actually, no, I'm not. I was thinking about giving... That's a lot of good... That's a lot of defense and strength upgrade. Really, wow. Not giving you that yet. I'm not doing this now, but later I plan on... No, I was going to give him the whatever. I guess I don't have the class for that yet, then. Never mind. No, the gunner was more chill. I wanted to give the gunner to Himes. That one. It's too late now, and it's fine.
What is it?
Gorman King's no joke. Try taking out his little friends, then Gorman King suddenly became stronger. You're gonna fight it, don't let it be the last one standing. You'd think to care of its growing's first focus on him, but it's not gonna work out like you think it might.
What?
Oh! What was this? Oh, I just had to learn the gunner archetype? Right, yeah, it's been a while, so I forgot it. I was gonna give it to Himes maybe because he's agility, though, in strength.
Well, well.
And I forgot about the other one.
True to form. Incredible.
All right.
I'll probably give it to him anyway, but I'll do that later. I still want the brawler on Stroll.
Yes.
Truly be. I suppose Beck must also consider why the king imprisoned me here in the first place. Most likely it was because my archetype research was nearing a truth that the king would remain buried.
What?
What do you mean by a truth?
Alright.
Archetypes were forbidden by the sanctum to begin with. It is a mighty power after all. I'm sure they saw it as a threat, and righteously so. Especially if wielded freely by the people. Even now, research on it is forbidden. Presumably the king reasoned that if he locked me up here, I could contribute no more. So I continued my research day after day, with no results to show for it. Stuck in this place, continuing on in circles, just as he designed. I speak of it nonchalantly now, but in truth, those days were some of the hardest I've known. How can a man endure such failure and solitude and remain sane? Moreover, through my fantasy novel, I found a connection to you. You who shares my dearest ideals. Not a king could have expected such a twist at this. The wheels of fate have slowly begun to turn. Only when my research on archetypes and transformation magic is complete and immaculate, only then might I escape the king's curse and leave this place.
Sure.
I sure hope that's true. I hope not need enter into it. Together we shall prove it beyond any doubt. I will count on you as comrade in vision and ambition. I forgot to get some mag for this.
Now.
Some really needs come to blossom.
You are the
Can now study the Magic Seeker. It's an upgrade to Seeker. I will be probably prioritizing it first.
Now then.
Ah, this foreign thing, joy. Of course, but you need a power to oppose more hardships. Say the embodiment of the merchant. Meaningful to you.
This one's important.
Rank 15? Sure.
I have faith in you.
I hopefully have enough to do that now that I think about it. Real quick, I'll give you this because I did want to use this instead.
This right here. All right.
I have the mag.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
There was anxiety into strength. If thou operator spin thy own vitality and plunge in a fury of battle, some of these saw the brawler. Admittedly appalling. Bye to the battles to come.
Right. I could get used to this.
I just want to make sure everyone except everyone who's close to getting a class is at least has something to back up to rely on.
A new means of protection. To greater heights.
I just had to use all of my things, but I got it leveled up.
Would you look at this?
Cultivate the merchant. Another task done. At this rate, you'll be able to stand against Luis and insist to our ideals.
Incredible.
I get more from it. Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Might get Imagination 3 soon.
That.
Makes you have recalled an important memory concerns the fantasy novel. That's all supposed to remember. I was once on a journal myself, like you. I passed through many different cities in the course of my travels.
In truth,
As I journeyed, I wrote on my experiences, and travel log became the foundation of my fantasy novel. Is that so?
yes.
Fantasy novel is all hopes and dreams of my travels made manifest. Most learned and endured painful truths. They serve to remind me just how important dreams are to our lives. If that novel has been a source of support for you, the pain of writing it was well worth it. Kind of over. No, you deserve my praise. This novel's worthy of worship. And that's a bit excessive. And as author secretly hopes to hear that, but still. Still, how nostalgic. I had completely forgotten of my travels. Wonder if those I met in the outside world are all faring well. I hope one day I might live beneath the same sky as them as well. Okay, imagine a game or like a DLC where you gotta play as Moore. And it's just like his adventure where he gets to meet his own companions. That'd be pretty fun, actually, probably. Because he is a Seeker archetype, he could like use the Seeker. Try to think of the eternal solitude you saved me from, that I can feel like a semblance of myself, again, is all thanks to you. First, my reasons were purely selfish, but now I'd like to be of help to you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I can sense Moore's thoughtfulness and trust from the warm look in his eyes.
May fortune favor your journey.
Allows you to preview all abilities, followers, and maybe this thing! I didn't know you get this as an ability! It's yourself, eh? Why scope to the next week's task by expanding your study's large variety of archetypes? Prominent, yeah.
This one's important.
15 different archetypes! That's in... Yeah, they have 3 arms. That might be a 4th one there. I'm not sure. It looks interesting if it's going to be in the forest, then.
I can hardly wait.
I wonder what I'll remember next. Research isn't the only thing I look forward to now. My memory itself is a prize to be unveiled.
Please, do make yourself...
It's going to be a bit before I get that. But now, if I go to Gallica, get Wizard. Now swap out more detailed, more stuff, more detail. We can now see what all of these are. Some of these are spoilers, specifically the class ones. I ignore the thing I just saw. Consider the Dragoon. But more importantly, the thing I wanted to show off. First off, increases post-battle EXP. This skill is just free EXP. I want that. On top of that, time not allowed for cooking in the runner's kitchen. You get a cook for free. And then you get more later. More food. Why is your skill so good, Maria? More bounty ants. Not actually as good as it seems, compared to Maria at least. This is pretty good. Just makes things cheaper. This is all really good, actually. It makes it makes you can get so much money from the mag exchange. She'll occasionally just send us money. Yeah, some of these skills will get really good. And before I leave, I have to pet the kitty.
That's a good kitty.
Oh. You'll come.
But yeah, that's why earlier in the stream I said Maria's like gives us ridiculously good stat buffs.
Okay then. Let's go. What is this?
There they are.
We gotta beat him up. You got 2 of these things.
Now accept your fate.
Give me money.
Don't much for that.
I don't think you heard me. Hold on.
Face me!
I said, give...
So much for that.
Try some of this!
Give me your loot!
What a blunder.
The freedom of a wanderer.
I'm not doing that anymore.
Try some of this!
I just don't want to waste my turn.
I show no mercy.
It won't hold back! I call upon royal power within!
By the What there? Still standing, I see.
Okay, move to the side. I'm only going to take out the left one because I don't think I'm going to have time to take out both. But it's nice I get one at least.
Is everyone all right? Oh, power of heroes!
Well done, Hulkenberg.
And they're going to just run now.
There they go.
Yeah.
And that's that. Victory's ours.
Not bad.
Your training's paid off.
Medium wind damage and agility.
These would be our quarry then.
Okay, I kind of figured it'd be a merchant or something, but that, I guess it makes sense. Or, well, like, no, yeah, it doesn't look like a merchant now that I look at it.
We have the edge.
Alright, we got some wasps to deal with. Okay, these things are actually terrifying.
Let's take Seeker. Scour.
A kind of warrior! Is everyone all right?
Numbers dwindle.
You think yourself equal? Formidable indeed.
Stay sharp.
Please kill them. I'd say kill them with fire, but they're not weak to that.
I see you!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
I need to go over I need to go over equipment with our new party member here.
Let's keep moving.
I only hope this proves me more worthy.
When you battle while channeling a master archetype, you receive additional experience, which will be converted to experience item after accumulating enough.
A new ability.
Steady effort is key.
Plunder Life is also a good skill, because technically it's all mighty damage. And that looks like an amalgamation you'll probably see in the forest that Creator Coley sent me. Alright. First up, Stroll.
Brawler!
Can't purify a church. Yeah, I figured. So... Endurance. Do I have a... Not really. Heismay, that's it. I'll take that for endurance +3. Pretty good gear. Mage Devotion. I don't got anything better than magic, do I? Endurance, I guess. Not the best skill, but whatever.
Yep, we're safe here.
Right there. Forward.
Oh, these things are kind of big.
We strike first!
Expect no quarter. Commendable bearing.
I will fight with two remaining.
One for the captain.
Fine work,
Let's keep it
Captain.
going.
Let's get on with it!
Energy Ray.
Something else. Brawler!
Of course, yeah, so the less HP you have, the stronger this class gets.
Let us fight as one! Perhaps not this. To you!
I will survive.
I shall fight to end this.
I don't like how little damage Stroll is doing, but oh well. Berry bush, yeah, and a lot of berry bushes actually, just a normal bush too. The top one kind of looks like it could be either blueberries or elderberries.
I see the enemy.
This could be our chance.
To battle. Mandible berry.
The freedom of open. A tough one.
With these, you can't run. Almost finished. Take this. We're all counting on you.
Hulkenberg's doing damage. Why? I guess these guys are kind of weak, or enemies, but still. No, actually, elderberries might be darker than that.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
Right there.
I'm going another way. We'll go back to that later.
I see the enemy. Come and get me.
I'll give it my all.
Blueberries. Only reason I say that is because elderberries are poisonous and they look similar.
Still here? No. Eat this. They die hard.
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Right there! Let nothing stop you!
That's it, Hulkenberg.
Only 2 enemies left.
Find your best one.
Let's make this credible.
Finish them off and
And punch.
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
Okay. Not bad at all.
Give me agility. Actually, I need to check something real quick. Oh, I want to go for this then, actually.
Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
If you wanted to add poison, elderberries and making them look like blueberries would be a way to do that.
Yeah.
Bowser doesn't know yet. Swordmaster can be awakened. Thanks you. And Heroes Feud.
Right. I could get used to this.
I need that sword back.
Don't get too
If I had a better weapon for the brawler, that'd be one thing.
I see the enemy.
Act fast. We can win this. Tougher than I thought.
Formidable indeed.
The freedom of a.
I shall. Not done yet.
I see you!
Right, yeah, your weakness is their, or piecing is their weakness.
Time to end this.
Much obliged, Heismay.
Only
Let's
one
do
left.
this.
Finish them off and work
Tougher than I thought.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
To ever greater heights.
We made short work of them.
And yoink! Alright, we're going around this way, I guess.
Right there. I'm right here. There they are.
Oh, you're weak now! I can take you out without combat!
Nice.
They're not weak yet, though.
I see the enemy.
Push through.
Time for some close
Forward.
What now?
Hulkenberg has mastered the knight.
Merchant!
I don't have any other support class at the moment, so I'm gonna have to go with that.
There they are.
Oh, that was an interesting move with the abacus.
Everyone, go!
No.
Seeker! Scour! 4 remain!
Fine work, Captain.
Is everyone alright?
Right, we don't have piercing damage anymore because of that, though.
Oh, power of heroes!
Gold attack uses gold. I don't want to use that.
Let's make an end of it. Not the right
At the
move.
turn icon. That's kind of cool.
Die hard.
You think you're...
Impressive. Come forth, royal soul. Win. Let's finish this.
Oh, that's a math damage increase. Just go for this.
In the name. Let's wrap this up. Seeker.
Fish off with the wind.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
Oh, they drop poisons here. Does that mean they can afflict poison?
We should be safe.
Right there. Charging in. Okay, now let's give this all we've got. It's okay.
I'm only gonna try once.
Magla gather.
Yeah, that's a decent heal. And it does damage too.
Oh, power of heroes. I shall
Crit!
die hard.
The mandible bearing.
Oh, it was stunned? Oh, I could have won that then. I didn't realize it was stunned. I fumbled at the end there.
Yep, we're safe here.
There they are.
We're careful.
Time for some close calls. We have the edge. Let's settle this.
That was my bad.
Oh, power of kings.
I won't hold back. Scour. Let's finish this.
My life is in your hands.
Take that. Now. Not done yet.
One left.
Heismay took one down. Only
Let's
one
do
left.
this.
Finish them off.
We should be able to finish this thing off.
Still standing, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
That'll do. Nice. I feel stronger already.
Is that the end then? We've cleared the way.
Oh, gold beetle. All right.
You can always toss it later.
Very important to grab that then.
Everything's pretty standard. It's all clear.
Right there. All right. How's that?
Huh? It seems the pack there's finally made an entrance.
Oi.
Hey, that's... I guess I did this then. He has a shield! Gorman, be careful, I'm getting a sign that he's way stronger than the others. Sure, he's stronger than average Gorman, but he's still a Gorman. Nothing to fret about, I should think.
Don't lose focus.
I would that it were so, but a Gorman that grows that big is likely capable of greater, though. Thus, we must stay on guard. What? So he's like much king in his name. I think we show him the price of his hubris. Are you trying to make him angry? It's just hospitality, your majesty. Let's move now to the exchanging gifts.
Now accept your fate.
You've got to have something on you.
They will fight for pride.
I'll use what I must.
They will fight for pride.
Can't steal or won't steal.
It's okay. We can do this.
I'll try one more time. If nothing happens, then nothing happens.
Now accept your fate. I'll take this. Sorry.
Why, hello there.
Yeah, we got an item.
We can do this. Let's work together. No, let's go. Let me help.
I owe you. Let's make an end of it.
Round slash. I'm pretty sure we needed 2 people to do the skill originally. Oh, I gotta be careful with that.
Push the assault.
Splendid.
Finish you off. We just can't have the last one be the king. You have to have balance between who we're targeting with what.
To the rear guard. Vitus power.
Now, what's the play? After me!
Go.
Take you out just so I get my skills back.
Do it with me. Not this with
No crit.
Witness our secret technique.
I'm counting on you.
Let's stay calm.
There goes his attack.
By this power.
And then it was wind magic.
You need training.
I forgot you had slash dodge.
Sword master. Let me give me your aid.
Strike true.
Finish him off, Stroll.
This is it.
That's a lot of swords. That makes sense why it's so many hits now.
Let's wrap this up.
Is everyone all right? Matching. Huh, how's that? Worthy foe after all.
The instrumental slap. We got a new weapon. We got his talisman. A lot of good stuff.
Huh? I have never known.
Even I have more to learn.
And we gotta take his loincloth. Man, he was strong. Didn't figure that from a Gorbin. Next time maybe we can skip the insult. All that business about hubris and it's just a Gorbin. I did that more to boast everyone's spirits, you know, rally the troops and all that. Yes, you rallied the Gorbin's troops quite sufficiently. As I think what made it worse. Wait here. To help or hinder? Yeah, whatever. I would say you should probably avoid getting the enemy riled up.
Sorry.
Okay, I get it. Hey, from now on, I'll think twice for speaking so lightly of our enemies. You're taking it to heart. To misjudge an opponent's strength is to disclose one's lack of thereof. My father used to say that. Being humble like this drives the point home. Well, that's enough introspection for one day. Let's go back to the recruitment center to report.
What do you want to do?
Nah, I'm keeping exploring. We've only explored like half this place.
Stay present and focus.
Well, that's not Terry. Well, our mission is settled. We ought to still be wary of any foes that remain. Is it gonna spawn me where the enemies were? Oh, it doesn't. Good.
You found something.
What now?
This piece of scrap. Oh, it can be purified. It's better than our dragon sword. I'll put it on. And on top of that, we got... Endurance plus 6. That's just an upgrade.
Yep, we're safe here.
Hey, the tooth is back. Hey, kidda. Before my open volleys to stun your enemies, stun Tooth again. Any more good advice, Toothy? Know how you got an opening volley of monsters when you smack them good one? But when you attack a stunned enemy battle, they sometimes wake up. Few situations, sometimes not attacking a stunned enemy, just waiting for your next turn might be the wise play. How's that? Let's talk a stun left you stunned and stunted, huh? If you want more of the truth, you have to find me next time. That just looks like a homemade Buster Sword.
I see the enemy.
No choice but to
Time for
cut
some
through.
close. Okay.
Let's
get this all we've got.
Now accept your fate. Mandible bearing.
The freak by this power. Scour!
Nice. Got him.
Fine work, Captain.
Huh, how's that?
No.
But now that I'm not worried about any of the enemies here, I should be good to just attack. Yeah.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
MP is no longer really a concern because all the big threats have been dealt with.
Cleared the way.
There they are. All right. Charging in. Forward.
I don't see anything we can't handle easily.
I'm also just going to be going around grabbing all the loot. I mean, if enemies are there, I'm going to take them out for the free EXP. But I'm not doing this for the sake of just grinding. You did nothing while I killed all of your soldiers.
Time for some close combat. Come on. There they are.
Great back there. They look pretty weak. Let's mop this up.
Damn, determined, aren't you? I am too, actually. Just no bounty hunter, though. Can't defeat a single Gorbin. Doesn't that mean might not get all for this? Why would you decide to run in the tournament? Sorry, my workshop, I could bring myself to tell the misses. The tournament could be my chance, but wishful thinking. You ought to do what? Yeah, do that. Dear little man. You're outside the big picture, can see some of the stones and tell my wife. Appreciate that since you've talked into me. So let me tell you this. The bounty you're looking for will come off you on the Gorm's wearing black. I already got the bounty! But specifically, when, I can't tell you. Fighting Gorm's, make sure to keep your health up. There wasn't much use to man of my strength, but maybe you'll be different. I wish you luck. Kind of late. It's good info, sure, I'll give you that. But we've already killed everything.
Give it my all.
Face me! You're going to your neck, eh?
The freedom of a seeker. Wind. For left.
My life is in your hands.
Take that.
No holding back. Two remaining.
You think yourself equal to
Both are still stunned, we're good.
No smoke and mirrors, eh?
Let's do this.
Be a round slash is a really good skill.
And that's that. Victory's ours.
a halfway decent
New
result?
ability.
Slash the invasion. Okay, yeah, we don't have resistance to that or anything, so that's pretty good.
Vicinity is secure. We should be safe.
And that appears to be everything. Alright.
Yep, we're safe here.
Let's leave.
Gallica.
We got everything here. We saved a man. Got one less person. Also, coincidentally, he's no longer going to be an issue to us in the Tournament of the Throne if he was going to be in the first place.
Jeez.
We should be good. Explore the dungeon. You cannot travel again elsewhere that day. Return to town or camping will be your only choices. Stop camp. You can travel from the dungeon the next day.
Hey.
Wait, head back. We'll return to town.
Right?
Think about what to eat. Back to the Marine Tavern. Okay, also something else. I like how because we could have gotten these quests earlier. Heismay is here, but he just doesn't say anything. I always find it funny in games when they have characters who you can get at this point, but yeah, might do the quest later, so the character just stands there and like watches. The Gorm King taken care of then? Now, the people who live around Maritha can rest easy. I also do prefer it when they get a actually special dialogue, but I get why they don't. It just takes time. That will befall any monster who underestimates its opponents. We're still on that. Besides, but the lesson is learned. Even should something pose no great threat on its own, strength is often found in numbers. We've got to report this into the recruitment center, Will. Let's get to that soon.
You see?
12 days left until we depart. Gotta apprehend Morris and get to the truth of these abductions out of him before we go. Seems to be driven by greed, but that excuse rings hollow to my ears. There's undoubtedly larger motives behind these abductions.
Now then.
Well, I believe this meal is well earned. Shall we have our fill of it and retire? I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
We should hurry.
Check this out.
Oh, a new bounty.
Mister.
Okay, I got more important things. I will turn in the bounty and accept it, but I got more important things beyond that.
Take a look.
He's the Gorman King. Take down a whole Gorman mob, not to mention his leader. You're right force to be reckoned with. Here's reward. Take it. It's yours.
We did it.
I'm honestly doing this mostly just for the courage. People follow fashion may be inflamed. Yep.
Well
It's
done.
like 300 popularity. Well, like, I'll be like, I'm sure you're well rewarded, aren't you? That reminds me, it's not exactly a bounty, but I heard something strong shapes again Cathedral's mausoleum back at the capital. Some high and mighty noble in the capital looking for someone who can take it down. Said something about it having made off with a family heirloom. Things the reward will be pretty a pretty rave, but the army's too busy with the personal request, I think. Why don't you give it a go? Feel like you know a thing or two? The noble on Sumo Street would have more details.
Yeah?
Something about maybe the noble of the capital would know more. Monstrous man-eater. The ways from miner was eaten, so now the whole lot are fearing for their lives.
See.
I was ready to agree us. Locations changed, but we're still helping out the miners all the same. Okay then. Well, we're gonna help out, right? Yep. That's how I hear this. Location of southeast of Marita. There's known as Man-Eater's Grotto. Mill's on your way. You may want to pay a visit to make sure you stocked up for the journey. Count on you. It's life or death for the region if even one energy goes out of business. Not just ore that's found in the cave, but also precious gems sold at a premium. Want to know more about the Volmo? Just go ask the Murthia informant. Hate to put a ream in their pocket, though. Bring me back the Alpha Rockworm Eyes. Proof of its defeat. Can't be handing out rewards to bring me that, so don't forget, alright?
Let's do it.
More courage!
Ooh.
What a chilling name.
This place.
It also lets us stop by here again, which is neat.
All right then. Where to?
Didn't I have a quest that could be turned in somewhere? Oh well, I guess not.
All right. Where to?
Let's go.
Either way, we got more quests here now. In the Grand Trad. Also, if we look up, no, I think that's the king there. Such a more stire even. What's the matter?
What?
She, my problems are beyond your filthy tribe's meager means. My, aren't you full of yourself? Talk to me, but your problems are perfectly trivial. Dare mock me, impudent fairy. Fine. Take bundles about my problems. So clean a slum grime out of your ears and listen. Wife died in the Grand Cathedral. She was attacked by one of those reanimated corpses. Unfortunately, that means her heirloom necklace she was wearing, my heirloom necklace, was left lying about somewhere in there. I need to retrieve it at any cost. I'll grab it.
Can hardly believe.
I explain that's all like you would say no chance for that corpse-laden mausoleum. Not stupid enough to place any of my faith in you, but if you happen to get acquainted with actual honorable and courageous warrior, then tell them this. Whoever brings my black jewel necklace from within the Grand Cathedral Mausoleum, I will throw a reward of 4,000 reed. The necklace was stolen by some sort of ghostly monster, from what I've heard. The army plans simply to set off the entrance to the mausoleum in August. When that happens, I need the assistance of a brave warrior.
So,
Why don't we become that brave warrior he's looking for? We can show him up and collect a reward in the process.
let's give it a shot.
We got plenty of time. But he gives us a lot of stuff. The Grand Cathedral. Didn't explore it. We didn't fully explore it, so we don't know what else could be in there. We should be prepared for a fight. I love that they give us a quest that makes us go back to a previous dungeon. It's great.
Let's go.
Also, I'm not going in there yet. However, we got a quest giver here. Oh, those blasted noble idiots. Why supposed to gather mortar skulls for those from those skeletons now? Man. Idiotic nobles? They're the biggest threat. So, do you make happen to be dropping people's private monologues? It's not like it's gonna change my fate either way.
Hey,
Talking about those skulls earlier, right? Why in the world would you need those? There's no way a fairy and elder could ever empathize with the plight of a man like me. Hold on. Don't tell me you're the ones who put down that mess at the Grand Cathedral. I was hard to believe an elder could be that skilled, but if the rumors about you are even a little bit true, might be able to do something for me. I need someone to bring me some mortar skulls. They're Grand Cathedral's mausoleum. Sure. Anyway, you're a lifesaver. Mausoleum's a complete den of monsters. No way I'd ever set foot in there myself. All I need to do is bring me 8 mortar skulls. I understand the nature of the request is rather unsavory, but I have my reasons. This will get the death sentence for sure, huh? Can't explain it now, but I'll give you the short details when you bring me those skulls. A death sentence? You can, because by July 30th, your success determines my fate, so be sure to help me before then.
let's give it a shot.
can't let the guy get executed. If you want to stop by the mausoleum, I wouldn't be against it.
All right then.
I'll do it eventually.
Closure.
I want to purify. And then I'm probably gonna set Stroll to that class. But this weapon is... Why are Stroll's weapons so ridiculously good? Like, they do so much damage. Combat, I'm gonna pass on these. I will get this, though, because if we're going back in the mausoleum later, I probably will want the healer class.
Mister.
Also, is she rank 3? Do we get what I think she gets now, or is that next level up?
Mister.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, so it's getting the drawings that ties there to this. Give the Midnight Sun Sands drawing to Maria. This is all white. Is that a big building, huh? That's a worm skin. Remember, I could have done this first now that I think about it. Oh well. I see, so there really is a place like that outside the Grand Trad.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'll ask Miss Fabline if we can hang them up on the inn's walls. If I look at the picture, I stop feeling lonely because I think of you on your journey. And you can come back and look at them too, right? You know, there's so much I want to tell you. Oh, but I have to go shopping now. I'll go shopping with you.
Really?
Yay, thank you.
Mister.
Do you see those flowers for sale over there? They grow outside the capital. Papa took me there once. He let me ride on his shoulders and I felt big like a grown-up. Let's get some. And we'll buy some flowers.
Wow.
Oh, can't wait. I think it'd make Miss Fabling really happy if we decorated the inn with them. Maybe the other one would have given me more Reeve. Or not Reeve, Mag. Excuse me, but are you okay? Do we have food on us or something to help him? Maybe are you hungry? I still have some bread. Yes, if you're trying about where else does he go? It's just a kid. Here, maybe some bread will make you feel better. And that person, you know the half-blood.
Dear me.
Hey, can you people move, please? You're not helping anything. Thanks.
It'll be fine.
Don't listen to them. You're doing the right thing. Okay. Is it for me? Are you sure? You looked hungry. Where's your house? I don't have one. And they're all dead. I ran from a merchant who tried to sell me, but ended up here. I'm all alone now. I wish I had died. I wish we could do something to help him, but I know the game's not going to give me that option. Are you crying? I was so painful. Thank you for this. I guess we were able to help him a little bit, I guess, at least. We could end up like that boy. My family's all gone too, just like him.
Listen.
Nah, you're fine. Nah, you got 2 people to help you. Well, I got a lot of people to help you out, I guess.
Really?
So you'll stay with me. Oh, but don't you and your friends need to do stuff that's far away? I can teleport. Maybe you can take me with you? Kind of dangerous. Take me along. I want to go on a journey too, and I promise I'll be good.
Fine by me.
Someday we'll go together. Okay, I don't know how I can help though. Maybe I'll just get in the way.
I'm sorry.
I shouldn't have asked you that. Please don't, Miss Fabula. Nah, that's fine. She's the only one I can stay with now, so I have to show her that I'm a good girl.
No.
Pretty good kid, Marie. Just as you are now. I'm unhappy. There's gotta be something else I can do.
So then...
Oh, she's always so busy. I can help out lots. Back to you, mister. My stomach doesn't feel like it's all in knots anymore. You'll come back soon, right? Now is she getting to rank 3 or 4? Finally the healer. Dude, I share a bond. New heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. Fill thy destiny. It's getting to rank 3. Still good though. For starters, we get a new class. And more skills can be inherited over to it. before I go back, I should go back to before Miss Fabline gets worried. You too, mister. Please be careful, okay? One more. Also, it's a cute bunny creator Coley as well. Oh, we can do Brigatita's thing too.
Now what am I to do?
Ah, just you.
Team unscathed. I've come to do work. Yep.
Now then.
Here's the leash. Today's job is to walk it. Been itching to get out lately. Keeps making a fuss. Walk around the capital so it quiets down and gets the energy out of its system. Can't be seen coming in and out of here. If you got no questions, then get to it. Took dog without anyone seeing it and walked her around the capital. Seems to have taken a liking to you. I can hear from downstairs. Don't get too excited. This is on you too, dog. Simple walk shouldn't be enough for you to let your guard down. Are you jealous or something? Yeah, it's just cute.
But
Yours is enough to stay alive in this world.
hopeless.
Never liked this thing, ever since I first laid eyes on it. Then why do you have it? On the side of the road, buried from the neck down. Head bleeding too, probably hit by a rock at some point.
It's over.
Could just given up and died, but it looked in my eyes and whimpered. I hate the sight of it. But the good boy! You didn't feel drawn to it at all.
In those days.
I was once a stray myself. My earliest memory is of fighting a dog over a scrap of meat, covered in dirt and getting bitten for my trouble. Wherever I went, I only found hunger and violence. So I robbed and stole anything and everything. I fought, and I survived.
It's a living hell.
Really?
I never have guessed to see who you are now. What am I doing talking to a child about this?
Just a fantasy.
Just like that dog, I let my guard down. A fool. Never mind, forget I said anything.
No.
But backstory!
Why?
And what will you do once you know? Are you prepared for that information? No matter, while we're on the subject, one word of advice.
Listen.
This world is a bog of endless muck, and if you trust another person to keep you afloat in it, you feel the sludge close to your head soon
Don't ever
enough.
forget that.
To survive, you need the strength to make your way through that muck. Nobody can do it for you, and indeed, nobody else should. You need your own strength. And I'd say that's well within your powers.
Therefore,
In addition, I'd like to provide one other reward. I'm sure you're aware that there's a man outside in the town that talked with exchanging mag obtained from hunting monsters and the like. I'll put in a word with them so you're more flexible with you. Not just here in Grand Trad, but across the kingdom. This lets you get so much money!
no pain can stop me now.
Proves the exchange rate at mag exchange. That's a ridiculously good skill. I shouldn't be the only one talking. You owe me some secrets of yours after all that. So, what does the throne mean to you, really?
You there.
Richard, what are you really aiming to do? Yeah, to help people.
Honestly,
Let's say people like you.
I hated it.
For anyone else telling me that, I'd kill them where they stood. But for now, I'll restrain myself. I can't tell you what you're talking about all, but I'll expose your true nature eventually.
I'm off.
That's all for today. Come by when you can. I'm sure the dog will be delighted to see you. What about pay? 5,000 rare. Yeah, 1,000 I think. That's good enough. I mean, we are literally just taking care of a dog.
And the age of a new king.
We get to play with a good boy.
It's nearly time.
Must learn the truth of this matter. We cannot arrive at the expedition without a head to our name. Can't forget about Morris either. Need to find out why he's keeping monsters beneath the castle. Driven by greed, but that excuse rings hollow to my ears. There are undoubtedly larger motives behind these abductions. We've got 10 days before leaving Morthia. Before that happens, we need to make Morris pay for what he's done.
we ought to proceed with. All right then.
Where is Gauntlet? I'm probably not going to be doing the well today.
Everyone's here.
There's a lot of quests I can be doing. And this one takes us past the Gauntlet Runner. Oh, there's this path. There's this.
If it isn't another runner.
We're gonna have to go take this path eventually.
Just a moment.
What are we doing there again?
Find a ring for him. I guess tomb for some dead noble. Fun. Wanna go? For Grace's dagger. On the bright side, rumors say that the tomb robbers haven't picked up the place clean. They come away with more than just a
It's
ring.
your call.
One night. Let's go.
Let's be off.
I'm gonna be handling these dungeons at least. Plus, running with the Gauntlet Runner is probably one of my favorite things in this game.
The mysterious individual could very well become a source of new power, though they have yet to quite grasp that.
Are you literally saying, hey, he's gonna become one of the not party member, confidant things?
All right then.
Let's go.
You know what? I'm gonna do some laundry.
This? Understood.
Hold on, someone else's laundry here. I'll go get them and they can do laundry with us.
Now then.
Okay, the water constant temperature to avoid staining the clothes. Why am I master of laundry? Ask, because my parents practically beat it into me. The noble can't wash his own clothes in with the fabric he wears or something to that effect. How do I know about different materials? Hindsight, I think they're trying to teach me not to take advantage of my title. Wisdom that still serves me to this day. More time passes, the more I understand how great my parents were. When I washing the machine, must see how mixed up with the laundry. That's not mine, I don't think. Why don't you just hold on to it? It's sweet as much money as taking care of a dog as washing our clothes. Great. She gave us her pocket change. You're gonna run her out in our way.
Why, that's
Alright. Gotta rising star, that fireman lazy can decimate our craft. Count and Hearst know the other Gauntlet Runners by sight, but since decimate, that can't be a good thing, can it? Let's allow him to damage His Highness's runner. Let's go!
You're young. Too young, in fact. A greenhorn like you is years, centuries, from deserving a land runner.
You're fighting us alone?
You'd be the rapscallions who crashed the opening ceremony. A young man like you, our king. Ha! Laughable.
And I'd rather not live in a military state.
The name's Goddard. The
Oh, I mispronounced that.
throne and the voice of the rogue tribe. Tax the young, bankroll the elderly. Those too old to work will know prosperity under my rule.
That is really harsh. No, I don't like that.
And if you will not, you will be made to kneel. Prepare yourselves!
Why did he say it like that?
Now accept your fate. I'll take this.
No, I'm taking something from this man.
I'll use what I must.
I will fight with pride.
No, you don't get to say that and get away without losing your something.
I will fight with
So
pride.
much for that.
Also, I think it says, I'll try one or two more times, because it says
The freedom of a
it
wife.
can't steal from him, so I'm guessing that, yeah, there's probably nothing to steal from him. Oh well.
We don't want your vision of a world built on callous sacrifice.
No mercy.
Let's go. You better lend me your strength.
We'll team up.
Cheeky. Behold, we stand together.
But yeah, I am not worried about this man. Oh, we're weak to wind. No, really weak to wind.
Can anyone heal him?
I call upon royal power within.
Tis yours.
That took all of them?
Someone get him back on his feet.
The shame.
Heismay's knocked out. Someone help him get back in the fight. Hulkenberg's down. Get her.
Man, one miss, and we just struggle.
Let's stay calm. By this power. Win!
Of course you resist wind.
In and after me! I shall vanquish evil.
This is
What's happened?
Pay rate and evasion, yeah, pass.
I'll cut through.
cheeky brat.
Wealth may be a.
Take that.
Let's make an end of it.
Cheeky brat.
I need to give him air stroll strength up.
Stroll, your speed's down.
Now accept your fate.
The freak. Lend me your strength. I'm all prepared. Not Seeker.
Wrong person. Oh, whatever.
Not lose to young rapscallion. Cheeky
Now.
You whippersnappers need to learn respect for your elders. Who do you think kept this kingdom together after the war?
A lot of people.
Take this! With years of wisdom.
Did he just lower his own hit rate?
They cut your speed.
Witness our secret
So be
technique.
careful.
There's a better way.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
I guess we can't see his status. Alright.
Power of kings. Erupt!
The elders and rogues will rise.
I owe you.
Is everyone all right? How's that?
Cheeky
Sword Master! I'll cut you down!
This is
That's not good.
Yeah, no, he's not debuffing his own.
Hulkenberg's moving slower.
To the rear, guard. I leave it to you.
Stroll, your
step
speed's
aside,
down.
youngsters.
Let me
Helpful as ever.
Observe. Take that.
Heismay,
I can't afford.
they cut
After
your
me!
speed. So be careful.
True.
You gotta aim.
Oh, I missed.
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Please don't target Stroll. You targeted Stroll.
Someone get him back on his feet.
Then again, I'll use this.
Get Stroll back up.
here.
My thanks.
Oh, power of heroes.
Heismay,
I call upon
they cut
royal
your
power
speed.
within.
So be careful.
Take this! A blunder.
Captain's hurt bad.
Can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing. The captain's on his
A
last leg.
favor, if I may.
Someone
Vitus power. Let's go.
Ah, no, we can finish this now.
Still here?
Cheeky brat.
To you.
Now, let's get on with it.
Go.
Crit!
Remember, we all grow old. The blade you hold to my throat will be at your own soon enough.
Nobody's trying to massacre the elderly, you old goats. We want equal happiness for all, young and old. God above. Look, we'll not kill you here. How's that for respecting our elders?
Yeah, you attacked
But
us.
mark me, this will not happen again.
Far too naive. But I suppose that's the luxury of youth.
Yeah, we're just not going to convince that guy to do anything.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
I feel stronger.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Popularity rating still goes up by a bit, though. That was a tough fight.
Spectacular.
Somebody here watch it. If only no delays. Well, not if I can help it.
The Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at an encampment as darkness overcomes the wilds. Nightfall, the time of hunting for monster kind. Even with the Gauntlet Runner, it is no time for travel. As monsters come more alive with every breath, the thirst for adventure is quenched.
Also, if any fight makes sense to be tough, that one does make sense. He's an old veteran. Of course, he'd have some skills to use against us.
All right then. All right then.
And I'll talk to Heismay. Back in civilization. We can return to town.
All right.
Care to join me? I'll take tolerance. Good to hear it. Been a while since I've done this. When I was in the Shadow Guard, my sharp hearing meant I was usually put on watch duty. At the time, most of my missions were confidential. The kind of thing that could never come public knowledge. Even now, I can't go into any details. But I was desperate to protect something important to me. That's what it was all about. Aren't the details classified? Aren't these details classified Kingdom secrets? Hardly. Wait, hold up. Did you say anything else? No, I skipped on accident. No, I just skipped to forward to this. Alright. My expulsion from the knighthood feels like an age ago. No. But my heart feels... Just guess my experience putting fine point in the details. Maybe I'm still a desperate man. My heart feels lighter now than it was then. Perhaps the difference is having my comrades I can trust. We trust you too. 'Tis my honor. Perhaps if you do succeed one day, do you manage to build an ideal country of kindness to all, then I'll protect that land with all I have. I believe we two strive towards the same world. So I'll gladly fight for it. Not in secret, like I did in the Shadow Guard, but as a true official knight. If it really is possible, nothing would make me happier.
So that means...
Would be a knight commander, eh? Now there's an idea. Chief Knight Commander, turn the kingdom on its head. It is thanks to you that I can speak freely of such lofty ambitions. How we never met, I had never considered any of this. I believe you have a talent for showing others the light. And I say that as one who fell deep into darkness, that's a rare quality.
It'll be fine.
I'm sure people are drawn to your natural charm too, Heismay. Hard to imagine. But truly people of your character are few and far between. I shall rely on you all the more, Captain. I've rather dragged this conversation on, haven't I? It's a good thing I'll remain quiet out here. Wait, no, it's quiet no more. An enemy comes. Prepare yourself. This one's out of the ordinary. We'll defend our position to the end. Let's take first steps towards a new dream. We can do fights during this?
Now accept your fate, Magla Gather.
Vitus power. Wind still up. For all that we strive for. May yet cling to life. Swordmaster.
Worthwhile enemy too.
That was nothing.
It's a rare one. We've prevailed somehow. I said take a breather with Heismay.
Good grief.
That's just how we want it. All thanks to the Watchman, eh? The runner is safe. We'll learn a valuable lesson in the process. Good experience all told. Welcome to come any time if you like. Standing guard with Heismay.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
What to pick? All right then.
Unfortunately, there's not really much to do on the runner right now.
Go.
And it's kind of unfortunate. You know what? Last time we did some laundry. This time, let's clean with some max HP. We get to choose the room. I'll do the deck. Air supposed to when rain tend to deteriorate if not properly cleaned. So let's clean it while things are moving and are likely to be dirtiest. Take care of that now. We're just teleporting around because the background is changing at a constant rate and we're just teleporting. I wonder what they got between the floorboards. Like they're really stuck in there. Have to scrape it all out.
Okay.
Now the trash and the cleaning tool, and then
Hey.
look what I found. We can still use this, don't you think? We found some meat in the crevices of these floorboards. Now that took quite some time. It was tough, but having everything clean and sparkly feels so nice. Worked up a good sweat too, right? MP is far more worth it, in my opinion. But I just wanted to show it off.
Finally arrives at the abandoned tomb. It is said an affluent aristocrat is entombed here. However, if true, his only visitors these days are tomb robbers seeking his wealth. Are the rare blades and shimmering jewelry merely a trap to draw in more victims, or something else entirely?
Well, whatever it is, we're grabbing everything.
Now then.
Not keen on this being the place we're exploring. Here for a mission, not to seek amusement. This is where we search for the ring, yes?
Gotta get back on track.
That's right. The sooner we find that ring, the sooner we get Reese's dagger back. Although, where do we even start? It has a history, no? In fact, it won't be simply left lying in the dust. Won't know until we head further in. I see signs of monsters, so be careful. Find some other nice treasure in these nobles' graves. I don't love grave robbing, so as I think of as recycling. 'Tis well we look for useful items, but let's not stray too far. We are returning to town by nightfall.
Here we go.
Alright, we'll lead the way in.
Okay then.
Let's go.
Hey.
Do you have an idea where the spring raptor might be? I'd check, but I don't think I'll see anything. Nope, no good. Can't tell what it's all. But on the bright side, there's lots of treasure chests here. Great news. Now that we know, we can scour every... Do you recall our objective here is finding this ring?
Right.
I'll bear that in mind. We'll lead the way if you would.
Now what am I to do?
That wall feels off, but it won't budge when I give it a push to try pulling on it. Is it just a regular wall? Someone's really captivated by that wall, huh? So captivated he can't even look at it.
Hey, maybe there's something to do here. There's treasure.
Loot? What is this up? Yep.
Nothing personal. Sorry.
These things give blessed waters when stolen, though. They're really good. They're also really strong. We got a tip that attacking them with money would be useful. It takes up one of their 2 turns. They have AoE.
You think yourself equal to a Yuji's agility?
Enticed by money, and yeah, you can put us to sleep too. Oh no!
They won't hold back.
They're on us.
Scour. A tough one.
Plus side of this, you recover. Downside, this. You steal my MP?
Heismay, did they put you to sleep? This is
Vitus power.
Let's keep it good. I shall strive to use this power wisely.
I'd rather you just injure us, to be honest.
amazing.
But they give good stuff and I want to take them down.
What now?
Furthermore, if you are low on health, just switch back to night. First aid is always usable and can't be used in battle. It's great if you ever just need a little bit of healing. I forgot to buy an abacus. Right, I wanted to go buy one of those.
Right there.
Act fast!
Forward!
Vanguard!
I will fight with pride. Let's go. Scour. Still up?
I also think something I'm going to do, because you're going to be, yeah.
I call upon royal power within!
You think yourself equal? Apologies. Would you finish it?
I forgot you had stun. You can't attack because you've forgotten. Oh, that's great.
Still here? Observe.
Mockingbird got them right in their weak spot. Only
But I think I need to switch up my classes for this dungeon. I don't have the optimal stuff.
great job, everybody.
My power swells forth.
MP Drain! Oh, that's not strong at all.
Healer.
Back to the healer. It's gonna be better, but I forgot to buy gear for you. Stick on Thief for now.
We found something.
Like, oh, that's a massive improvement.
What now?
Strength +2 and increased damage to undead, but oh. I think that's just gonna do more damage anyway.
Everything's pretty standard. Yep, we're safe here.
There it is.
It's all clear.
These will glow with face sight too.
Yep, we're safe here.
We charge in at once.
Isn't that a demon?
How's teamwork?
So much for that.
Let's stay calm.
I don't think you understand.
How about this?
Wrong skill. It's only 12 MP, but that's still 3 MP.
Oh, power of kings.
Why, hello.
I'm taking that blessed water, though. You're weak to Harma?
I can't. No holding back.
I have my methods.
Oh no, would I get to God, no, I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Skills are currently forgotten. For now, just melee.
Let us clean up this mess. Do I owe you? Now accept your fate.
I just need to burst them down.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
We avoided this. Oh, you're doing it again?
I'll use what I must.
They're on us.
Formidable indeed.
So sleepy. Drowsy.
But yeah, this is bad. You know, you don't have any MP skills. That's fine.
Be neither tip. Apologies. Would you finish it?
So sleepy. Drowsy.
Oh, okay then.
Badly wounded. Someone heal her.
Yeah, you're gonna push back to sleep.
Ridiculous.
About to collapse.
Crit.
Someone heal him fast.
Alas.
Heismay's knocked out. Someone help him get back in the fight.
Is there another way?
Hey, don't get sloppy, Captain.
Great. I missed. Nope. Okay, no, I am. They're just robbing us at this point. No.
Heismay got knocked out.
I don't get that back. Also, the only difference I can see is the eye.
I'll use what I must. Our teamwork.
It's okay.
For that.
We can do this.
But I don't think I can afford to lose that much money.
It's okay.
For that.
We can do this.
I'll use what I must. Sorry.
Why, hello there.
Come forth, royal soul.
You hit their weakness.
Is that join with me?
That's your opening, Captain.
Low hit rate but deals critical physical almighty damage. Takes money.
Is key.
Let's go gambling!
I shall fight as the noble. Let's make an end of it.
You can do this.
You will taste justice.
The eye is the only difference I can see on the, bunny thing.
Be neither timid nor eat. How about this? Formidable indeed.
And you're enticed by money. Okay, and sleepy air. I'm fine with that.
Just carry this fortune on.
Add to, oh yeah, I guess I can see it.
Right. I can get used to this.
All right.
Our risk pays off.
And we get scrap metal! Yay!
Pretty standard.
Okay, it actually probably can be sold for a decent amount.
Right there. All right. How's that?
I don't like how slow the healer attacks.
Wait.
Like one of the only downsides to this.
Whoa.
Our risk pays off.
All stats plus 2?
What now?
It does, honestly. So currently I have agility plus 3. No, I'm getting trading that. All stats plus 2 is ridiculously good.
I bet we could move something near here. Gotta be something we can do here.
I see the end.
That was brilliant.
Ah, we got another one of these.
I will fight with pride.
Now accept your fate.
The power of healing.
What do you mean couldn't steal from it? I can steal from it. Let me steal.
The power of healing.
Oh, power of kings.
Why, hello there,
The
treasure.
brightest power. Yes, let's work together. Healer, light.
You hit their weakness. Let us fight.
Alright, let's go. Gambling.
Hold yourself together.
Aw, dang it.
I shall vanquish evil.
Wake up.
I'll crush you.
Right on target.
I'll use what I must. Now accept your fate. I show no mercy.
We got forget off.
Flare.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Now, ruler. Take that.
Let us clean up the...
Critical hit.
Crit.
Brightest power.
Real aim.
Skills are currently forgotten. Skills are currently forgotten. You know what?
You can't run.
Apologies. Would you finish it?
I don't say it every hour.
Take them all down. Ready,
Keep this. They die hard.
Formidable indeed.
Still here?
Uh-oh. This is probably... Yes, I need to do anything to attack them.
Look out.
Guard duty, right, you have that skill.
Troll, this is no time to sleep. They're on us.
I forgot I had auto battle on.
So sleepy.
Troll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
I am not losing that much Reeve.
Troll can't take any more. Someone heal him.
I'll use
I don't dream about the casino.
The power of healing. The power of healing.
Now accept your fate.
It's okay. We can do this.
What a blunder.
The power of healing.
Let me take that blessed water. I need
I'll
it.
use what I must.
It's a rare item.
Face me.
There we go. It only took a couple of tries. They all say.
Blunder.
I call upon royal power within.
Falling back. Forward. Die.
I'll get some distance. Vitus power. With healing.
Everyone can use a bit of healing.
Quite a boon.
I owe you.
I'm obliged. Join with me.
All right, let's go.
Pull yourself together.
The skill doesn't hit often, I guess.
Heismay got hit with memory. Can't remember how to use his skills.
Copy that.
Let's go. Light.
You hit their weakness.
For all that we
That's your
strive
opening,
for.
Captain.
Oh, you got hyped with that. That's actually kind of good. Not the best, but it's kind of good.
Heismay, did they take you asleep? There's no place for a nap.
I call upon royal power within.
Come on, wake up.
Uh-oh.
Is everyone okay? You've got to heal up.
At times where I'm fine with one person going down. I'm not fine with you robbing us.
I'll use what I must. I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there.
I won't hold back. Flare.
You hit their weakness.
Is everyone okay?
I have to see a bit of it first. Before I could actually decide something like that.
Healer. Light.
Captain's
Oh,
asleep.
power of heroes.
Magla gather. Formidable indeed.
So sleepy.
With blade in hand.
Finish it off, though.
They surely underestimated us.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
Scores 100 a bit. Ah, that's a good one. Worth it.
There they are. Let's push through. Come on. Time for some close combat.
So many of them. A lot of loot. That's actually kind of worth grinding. Or it might be worth grinding there occasionally. Oh no, I remember this upcoming enemy. I think I want to take you down.
Right there. Let's give him a fight. It's okay.
That's the thing. I'm pretty sure I can steal from you unless I'm thinking of a different enemy.
Now accept your fate.
It's okay.
For that.
We can do this.
I'll teamwork.
Let's stay calm.
I can steal from you, right?
Oh, power of kings.
It's okay. We can
I'll
do
try
this.
one more time.
I'll use what I must. What a blunder.
The power of healing.
Well, I guess you can't. I'm thinking of a different enemy. I think then.
Oh, power of kings. Some darker arts.
The power of healing.
You hit their weakness.
I step.
That's your opening, Captain.
No.
We have a lot of blunt skills.
Face me. Die.
Let's take.
No holding back!
Good one, Straw.
Now accept your fate.
We're clear.
You repel slash physical. Alright.
Here comes the counter.
Oh, and that takes all my attacks? What?
Only one left. Finish.
Yeah, no.
Some darker
Their
arts.
weakness.
I'm
Nice
healing.
move, Heismay.
Flare. I
You
stand
don't? You're not weak to that. Alright.
Mockingbird got them right in their weak spot.
Stay down! Who remains?
You think yourself a wise choice.
You hit their weakness.
Is everyone?
That's your opening, Captain. Mockingbird got one.
I'm gonna pass.
Only one
Oh,
left.
power
Finish them
of
off. We're
kings.
clear.
Magra gather.
Vitus power. Light.
You hit their weakness.
Come.
That's your opening, Captain.
I call upon royal power within!
No, you just reflect all physical. Alright.
Erupt!
You hit their weakness. For all the great That's your opening, Captain.
I shall fight as the noble I am. Let's try this.
Gonna inflict curse.
Stroll's been hacked.
Vitus power.
He's gonna get hit with
Won't hold back.
You hit their weakness. That's your
Is everyone
opening,
all right?
Captain.
To the rear guard.
Captain's been hit with a head. Still attacking, I think. He's getting
Only so many of us can attack here, so I'm gonna have the two that can't attack focus on recovery.
Could do with it.
I helped.
You think yourself equal to a all power of kings?
Helpful as ever.
only one left. Finish them off. We're clear.
Come. Worthy foe after all.
One more turn.
Can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing.
Uh-oh.
Too many people knocked out here. We've got to get back on track. Or this will get
All yours.
Let us clean up this mess. Mustn't settle for the easy way. I'll use this.
My spirit is with blade in hand.
Wake up!
Nah, I should have done me instead. I just panicked and forgot.
Hey! Wake
This
up!
calls for one of these.
Still in a fight here.
You think yourself... Not now. I leave it to you.
Stroll can't take any more.
Finish it off.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
To ever greater height, even I had more to learn.
Yeah, that's a tough enemy. I don't want to fight it again.
Knight. Merchant. Ah,
I think
Nice. Good find.
You just recover HP in battle? I'm putting that on probably someone. You can have it. Yeah. Over, what do you have? Luck plus... Well, actually, I'd rather have that. I'll give it to Stroll. It's probably one of the worst classes to have it on, I think, because the less HP you have, the more damage you deal, I think. But yeah. Hey there, come in your agility? Some more Sage of Ice, Little Tooth? The more agility, or agile you are, the more attacks hit, the more you dodgy you get. And when you're running away from enemies, gotta have agility to book it. And to be able to act before your opponents, and steal from enemies. Agility will help you line the pockets. So agility is real important, see? Ain't I a sweet tooth? Yeah, I know, if we meet again, I'll lay on some more tooth tips.
Yep, we're safe here.
Oh, a ladder. This dungeon is gonna be big. I'm gonna be here for the rest of the stream, probably.
I think there's there's treasure nearby.
Right there.
This is our chance.
A preemptive
He's
attack.
Stay calm, everyone.
Now accept your fate. Some darker arts.
This is their weakness.
The power of healing.
Nice moves, Heismay.
Take care of you first.
Weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
We pick.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
We cannot relax yet.
The power of healing. By this power. You better be sure.
Only two enemies left. Stay strong. Now Hockenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Are you prepared? Let's wrap this up.
Hit them for damage.
Only one left. Finish them off. Hit their weakness.
Okay, this will be easy then. Surprisingly, actually, no, I've hit you like a couple times because it's the only attack kinds they can hit with.
Keep your energy up, everyone.
Good. Tis done. Is that the end then? We've cleared the way.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that. Yep, we're safe here.
There they are.
Aren't missing out.
Come on, hit them.
Right.
You've no time for prayers. I'll use what I must. Magla gather.
I will. Flare. Is everyone?
Cover from stun. I want to see if I can hit this. Nope.
Yourself together.
Oh, wait, that's gonna...
There they go.
Whoops. I should have just passed the Hulkenberg.
It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard.
Gotta go Beetle. Thank goodness too, because otherwise I might have missed that, considering the exit's right there, and this is in kind of a hard to reach spot. We at least know where what we're looking for is. Honestly, I'd rather be surprised by it when the game comes out if I decide to play it.
You're not serious.
Please, no, it's not unbelievable. I was almost eaten by a treasure chest. I'd finally struck it rich, but as soon as I stepped closer, it knocked unhinged and tried to swallow me up. Wasn't clear my feet had been that thing's dinner. Came here looking for treasure, watch out. I think I'm going to treasure chest at least for a while.
Right there. I see the enemy.
How's that?
Expect no quarter.
Now get ready.
Now accept your fate.
Hit their weakness.
Let's stay calm.
Moves, Heismay. You hit their weakness.
Observe.
That's your opening, Captain. Got one.
Face me.
Always comes through.
Keep your guard.
Heismay.
Incredible, Heismay.
It ends. Now Hockenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Take us one.
Alright, one left, and I can probably just attack this guy down.
Only one left.
Strike at one.
Finish them off and we're clear. You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain. You hit their weak point. Stroll.
Yep.
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
Ooh, we got a thing for the gunner class.
A new power to wield.
I think we got them all.
Ooh, and a blue loot.
What now?
Better abacus, that's good.
I bet there's treasure around here.
Alright, time to fight a big enemy. I will open it. Yep.
This is no good.
The trap right. I don't know. Not open it.
Now,
There's no trying to spill water to its basin. The trap is sprung. Was right. Winding this only prolongs. Let's stand apart and be done with it. Exactly. At the ready, everyone.
didn't work. The power of healing.
No, you gotta have something you can steal.
Now accept your fate.
It's okay. We can do this.
I'll be taking that.
Yeah, the crescent metal.
Let me
I owe you.
match it. Not now. Behold.
All right, let's go.
Crit!
Let's do this.
We'll combine our strength.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
They're weak to light too. Great. Okay.
Stroll, this is no time to
Come
sleep.
forth,
They're
royal
on
soul.
us. You hit their weakness.
Oh, power
Thanks for
of
helping,
heroes.
Captain. Heismay, you can put me to sleep. This is no place for a nap.
Justice prevail.
Just keep hitting them.
Is that all? Heismay,
By
you
this
can
power.
Wake up, please.
His comrade, lend me your strength. No, not the come. Worthy foe after all.
I probably have an item that lets me wake them up.
okay?
And I should have used it too. No, we got a miss. That means that it doesn't work. Alright.
Anyone get on healing duty.
Erupt! Formidable indeed.
Is there falling back?
Get healed up.
We can do this.
Quite a move.
My thanks.
Trust me. Match it. They yet cling to life.
Right on target.
Crit. Alright.
I have my method. Apologies. Would you finish it?
Finish it next turn.
Captain's hurt bad.
What was I doing?
Oh no.
The captain's on his last legs. Someone get him healed up.
A tough one.
Captain lost his memory.
Justice
He can't use
prevail.
his skills.
We're fine. I'm only slightly injured.
I'll strive for greater heights.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Ha! I have never known such heights.
I was gonna have a heart attack. That got ugly. Why the indiscretion to fall into such an obvious trap? Did you pick something up earlier? A treasure, perhaps? Chance? It's a key, which means it leads treasure. Oh, to a room somewhere, perhaps. I'm gonna lock and key in which we might hope to a certain ring of value might be found, for better or worse. Finally, a good turn of good fortune. Looking for a door, then. Let's get that ring and get out of here. Find more treasure chests along the way, and if there's anything like this one, well, spring all the traps you like. But don't say I didn't warn you. Look, I don't care if it's a trap, they have loot.
What now? Knight!
And Olkenberg has first aid and no use for MP with this current class. So,
Match it!
yeah.
I bet there's treasure around here.
There they are. Forward!
Impressive.
All right.
Here we go.
Honestly, I definitely need some more of those.
Everything's pretty standard.
So I'm glad I picked it up. That's just the truth.
Would sure be a pleasure to find some treasure. Everything's pretty standard. It's all clear.
There we go, found a passageway.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
I don't think there are paths down there.
I
see the end.
treasure nearby.
Whoa, incredible! Now. I'm right here.
I don't want to fight you, but whatever.
What now?
What I got's better. Oh, you can teleport? Oh, that's annoying.
Would sure be a pleasure to find some treasure. I think we'll be okay if we made it this far. Probably.
What now?
Yeah, this is just that path. Alright, so I don't think I've gone this way.
Move something if we tried.
There they are. This could be our chance.
Some darker
Hit their weakness.
Vitus power.
Nice move, Heismay. You hit their weakness.
I
That's
shall
your
fight
opening,
it.
Captain. You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
It ends. Three remaining.
power of kings.
Do you have anything? Nah. Oh well.
Stay down.
Almost finished. They'll not break my defenses.
They might, but I don't really care to steal it right now.
Only 2 enemies left. Stay sharp.
Both are weak to dark. Weird.
Nice move, Heismay.
I shall vanquish evil. Take that one.
We also got Skull Cracker, new move.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone. Looks like we're safe for now. It's all clear.
No, yeah, this was the path.
Yep, we're safe here.
No, there's nothing there then.
What's this?
You maybe got to use the key we got earlier on this wall. Yeah, they should open this up. Do you mean
Nice. Not bad.
Malvo's ring?
All right.
Yes, that must be the ring.
Hey,
Did you say something about the ring having some rather sketchy backstory? Heard the misfortune befalls the ring's owner. The place we found it is an indication. Foolish superstition at most.
now then.
Well, how about you try putting it on your finger then? Oh, well, you see... Gallica, how would Gallica put it on? Like, as a belt or something? What are we, children? You know, it sounds like the very grown-up will be holding on to then.
Please.
So it's concluded then. Well, that means its livery is left to you as well. So we head out. I'd rather not linger here, but if you want, we can explore a bit more too. Keep exploring.
That is well.
Decision is yours. Let's return to town later tonight. Once back, we can focus on our mission. I'm not actually doing that, but I remember the first time I did this, I think I did it without Heismay, and that was a really big struggle.
Everything's pretty standard.
Because I had to, like, heal after every fight,
Sounds crazy.
and everything was over-leveled.
Something's around.
I don't know how I got through it.
It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard. Yep, we're safe here. It's all clear.
It's just, yeah, nothing past
we're safe
that
then.
way.
It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard. Would sure be a pleasure to find some treasure.
Can I go up this path? No!
Forward! Come on! Our foes have fallen. We are safe for the time.
There they are.
I knew you could do
It doesn't appear that I did.
That was well done.
If it's useful,
Right
I'll say
there.
grab it.
Time for some close combat. Okay,
Let's give this all we've got.
Oh, power of kings!
It's okay.
Are you prepared?
Almost finished.
Nice.
I step. It ends. Nice for work,
We're counting on you.
Out for a blunder.
Let's make this quick.
I think we'll be fine here, probably. Yeah, we're fine. I got a little bit nervous there at the end. Because I didn't know that attack would have finished it off.
Keep your energy up, everyone. Some
I
enemies
see the
are still
enemy.
around.
Let's push through.
Let's take them all out.
We have the out.
Quick, everyone, go.
Some darker arts.
Move, Heismay.
Also, it's still a bit weird to me that these guys are way too dark but not light considering they're undead. And usually it's the opposite.
Nothing personal.
By this power.
You hit their weakness.
Are you prepared? I'll crush you.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone. We made short work of them.
Please don't be a trap.
All right.
Let's take it.
Not a trap.
I get the feeling we could move something if we tried.
There they are. Charging in.
Movable.
There's a path through there. I'll go through there in a minute. But first up, pull the lever, Kronk. It was the right lever. Opens up a path back.
Hey, maybe there's something to do here.
Not bad.
What's this?
The key works on this wall, too. And it is well worth it.
We found something.
Yeah.
Sensitive gloves of increased evasion against strike.
Nice.
Sage staff can be purified at that church.
All right.
Incredible.
Crimson fangs can be purified at church. I believe that is everything in here. Now I just gotta make my way out of it, then. Which it shouldn't be too hard. I believe, like, through here leads back to the entrance? Yeah. In that case... that sound effect was unusual to me. I didn't expect it. But in that case, I'm going to be ending stream here. Next time, we're going to head out, do a few more quests, and probably head down the well. I'm not going to do a little bit first, but then, yeah, we're going to be doing that tomorrow. So I hope everyone watching enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye!